I realized I forgot to change today's stream title, so let me fix that. Day 3, that's what we're on. We're not on day 2, we're on day 3. There we go. There we go. Hello, chat room. And now we're on to this build. I didn't manage to take a screen cap of this last night because I accidentally left the game too quickly. And this is the build that the Ghostface was running against us yesterday. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Shema. Why did you do this to me? Hey, you know what? I can bring a very convincing argument overall. That's what it is. Also, I just realized that my gain's a little bit too high. Let me bring that down just a tad. Down to 3 decibels. There we go. I've been having issues with audio levels lately because I got a new microphone, so I'm trying to adjust around it and make sure that it sounds okay. Actually, it sounds loud enough. It's been a pretty bad 2 days. I saw what you said in the chat. I really hope that gets resolved soon. I wish I could offer some help of some kind, but yeah, it's no good whatsoever. But hello, Ray. Hello, Common. Don't have anyone else have to do night games. The rest I got were absolutely rough. I kind of had that experience too. I feel like that was something that we noticed a lot when I was doing the streams for 1 killer a day. And that specifically being that when I started to get into playing the killer more as the hours progressed, the game was like, oh, you have a decent handle on this killer now. We're going to start giving you like much harder survivors. It always felt like it was towards the latter half of the stream that it was like, holy smokes, I am fighting for my life out here. No, I totally understand, Jackie. There's that me or that I guess Twitter screenshot. I guess it's technically a meme in a way, but it's like, what do you mean you don't trust the police? What if you want to call somebody to show up 7 hours late and have them shrug their shoulders? You know? So I completely understand. With the gen rush to hell with a 1K. The thing is with Deathslinger, a lot of his lethality is placed in being able to land shots regularly. And it's kind of hard to do. It takes a lot of practice to get done properly, for sure. And so getting a 1K initially, if you're like, hey, you don't want to make an improvements, or, oh, I hit a really nice shot, then that always feels good. Like, even with me, for example, I was on Mother's Dwelling on day 1 of this challenge with no perks, with Deathslinger, and I got like 3 hooks the whole game. Or not Mother's Dwelling. Was it? It was Temple of Purgation. It was one of the Red Forest maps. I think it was Temple of Purgation. And I only got 3 hooks that game, but I did hit a pretty nice shot through Shack, and I can be happy with that one, you know. Oh, thank you, Onos. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ray is my favorite stream watcher. Ray is our local stream sponsor, basically. Yeah, I think that understanding that Deathslinger is an inherently tough character, and that there's sometimes the game just doesn't really take into account how inexperienced you can be, especially with more difficult killers. Oh yeah, things can get so tough. I got can I ask your pronouns? Hello, Spongy. My pronouns are I go by they, them. What would be best for you, my gamer? Welcome in. Thanks for checking me out from YouTube and all that. Welcome. Raid Shadow. Today's sponsor. You know, I had a really cheeky thing that I wanted to do if I ever do get sponsored by a company. I think like the one that I'd probably be the most okay with getting sponsored by would be GamerSupps, because I've had their stuff. There's a content creator that I've been following for years and I really look up to. His name is Bricky, and Bricky had a shaker cup release with GamerSupps, and I happened to get to their site basically within minutes of it releasing, and so I have one of the shaker cups for GamerSupps. So and the reason I say it's like a cheeky sponsor idea is because, you know, I sometimes open my videos with sub gamers, and then you could go gamer subs. Oh, crazy. But, you know, that's always just something that's like a maybe, a perhaps, which probably won't happen anytime soon, but, you know. My girlfriend's visiting from Georgia on the 24th. You bought a neck? Oh, that's super sweet, Jackie. That's awesome. Oh, I hope that visit goes well for you all. A nice little reprieve from all the other stuff in the meantime. Hello, Morgie. Hello, hello. And hello, Nightmare Knight. Hit through the gray going upstairs in the game for the first time and called me a hacker. That's just how it goes. That is just how it goes. I've hit people through those crates as well. There's a clip on this channel of me hitting that. Oh yeah, Raid Shadow Legends gives out oodles of money, from what I've heard. Would May show up if they were invited to a wedding? I don't know. Would you even want me to show up to a wedding? I would do my best to be polite, for sure. Hello, Marsh. Welcome in. Sorry, I had to mute there because my nose is still stuffed up. Can I invite you as the bride? That is good. That is like top tier flirting. I like that. That's awesome. Thanks for the 3 streams, Ro. They need to be my ring bearer. There you go. I would be on my best behavior. I would dress nice. I don't know, Common. I feel like Raid Shadow Legends kind of went by the wayside in terms of sponsor preferences. I have YouTube Premium, so like obviously I support all of my YouTube homies in that way. But I do also let's go stealth mode. Oh, I have my blood favors over here. Try and crouch to sneak by things if I can. Nobody's on it yet. Yeah, they saw me though. Money on this. Unfortunately, there you are. I'll break this. I have brutal strength, so I can catch up a little bit quicker. Want this? Ooh. Ooh, this tile's weird. That's okay though. Oh, whiff. It's fine. Wait, what? He's just on this? What a weird spot to hold. Gotcha. And she does have these windows here. Ah, first gen's done, unfortunately. Very, very quickly. She is playing this correctly. She made the most distance she could before getting to the next pallet here. Oh, yeah. But we'll break it now. So I know that she'll loop it and then make distance to the next pallet and then drop it and then make distance to the next pallet and then drop it and then make distance to the next pallet and then drop it. And then you have sprint burst that you completely fuck up. And then drop it. Like, she does not fake any pallets whatsoever. Look at this. You just hold in W, make distance to the next pallet. Then she has Shack here. And then make it to the next pallet. She doesn't even need to, actually. Let's do this. Like, fake out her red light a little bit. Maybe that helps. My case? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Unlucky. We just gotta leave. Yeah. Unfortunately, no night vision monocular lens, so I just lose to to sprint burst quite often here. Hello. I got him now. Thank you, Blood Favor. And we get our first down, and it's on our obsession. My phone's falling in my pocket. There we go. Yippee! Move that over there. We are indeed gaming, yeah. I'm gonna head out. Good luck with stream. Thank you, Smoke, for joining us today, too. See you. Just an avid Windows user? No, I think it's actually just a case of, like, current DBD and the, like, palette density update. Like, I don't think you need to have Windows in this update in order to actually be able to chain things together, because you can do this thing called using your eyes in order to see where people are. Hey. Yep. Probably the obsession, so I'm not going to bother picking you up. At least not yet. I can kick this, too. The quality of life update. Yeah, the quality of life update. Exactly. Yeah, this person almost definitely has dick strikes, so they're going to kick me in the fucking nads. And unfortunately, I have to break this so that I can go through here faster. 2 sprint bursts, and there goes Blood Favor, too. Pretty sure that's the Meg that got it as well. And another pallet here. Whoop whoop. And then another pallet here. But she greaves it, so we're fine. We can just keep running. And keep on running. Keep trying to turn things into dead zones. I am committing to chases like a little bit too hard. Is that what I do need to do is I need to try and get stock on people. Start dropping chases a little bit more. Oh, he doesn't quite see me. That's unlucky. But unfortunately, somebody else sees me. We can just go for this guy again. Freeze the pallet. Gets hit for it. You don't need agreed pallets anymore in this like current day and age. You can honestly just drop them. It's so demonstrably easy. Splitting pressure too much, I think, but I really don't have a chance in this map, unfortunately. That sucks. I was trying to use my undetectable to sneak her out, but they're just chasing me, so. I can use my ears. There we go. Down she goes. I know that Meg also has, yeah. And he has adrenaline. Haha. Well, 2 hooks. Let's go. Being a bit stronger in the current state.
Once again came to wish you a good stream before disappearing into the night.
Excellent. That sounds like an excellent plan, Glace. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can I even get her marked? No, I can't even do that. I have to go for the Dwight or I get nothing at all. Yeah. Yeah. He just has his TL tile, and then he has 5 billion fillers everywhere. So it's not like I can really even do much, you know? What? The audio was wrong on that. It didn't give me the increased sound, but yeah, like, super duper easy for them. GG's. Found dead in the gutter, yeah. What's of them to do? Like, actually, what do I do in this scenario, you know? I can't stalk anybody because they're, so I can't stalk anybody because they're all gonna chase me down. And she has Hatch over here? No, she doesn't. Where did she go, actually? Oh, she's there, holding that check spot. I have undetectable, so... she just holds the spot here, so... Unfortunate. And she's not even... I'm not even forcing her to vault, which is the unfortunate thing. And I'm undetectable still, so... She can just play wide the whole time. Unfortunately. She knows where hatch is, I'm pretty certain. It's like, look, what do I do? Oh, yeah, another filler. I have to break through. So if I don't break through that pallet, you know, like, what happens now? What? Alright, and she's out. Like, legitimately, what do you do here, you know? You go for shack, you can't do anything because there's a filler on it. Because there's, like, 2 good fillers on this. You know. You want the hatch? It's up there. Alright, fair enough. GG's. Thank you. Hello, Carjam. The solutions run full meta and still lose. Hello, Carjam. Yeah, it pretty much is that at this point. Thanks for the consolation kill, I guess. But holy hell, man. A lot of... I think, like, Ghostface just in general feels pretty shit, but... I think there were things I could have done better there. Like, not committed the chase so heavy in the early game. But, I don't know.
It is I, the Diamond Duke is back for another stream for like 50 minutes, then I've got work.
Sounds good, man. Thank you so much for joining us, Ram, for a very brief period of time. Welcome in. To give every killer a nurse blink. Make every killer a dash killer. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Next meme. We have, what do I have available, actually, out of these perks? I think it's Meg's build, actually, that I have available the best combination of Sprint versus Vigil. Only have, we had quad Sprint burst this game. Whew! Damn, dude. Yeah. And the insta-blind meta is killer, right? When Kodai was like, wait a second, that wasn't supposed to happen, and then it was nerfed quickly after. Yeah, besides nurse and blind select maps. Right, like, they're only... The only way that it kind of feels like, if you're against survivors that are, I would say, more experienced overall, the only way that it feels like you can actually have any credence in this game is specifically if you are on like top meta killer, unfortunately. Alright, now I gotta add this to all my spreadsheet here. Because the point being that the only way that you can really consistently win is if you are carried by the power specifically, and it's kind of unfortunate. Is MFT in my build? Hell yeah. They have data on how toxic survivors are too? I don't think so. I think that, or they misunderstand a lot of the way that the information is parsed. Technically 5, I guess. I don't know. But we can run Sprint Burst Vigil. That's all I can run from this build because of what we've already used. So we've already used We're Gonna Live Forever. We've already used Windows Opportunity, so I can just use Vigil. Kaneki, Dracula, and Krazu. Yeah, exactly. Where they have to tone because they can't get map pressure due to the sheer amount of pallets, yeah. And Autohaven was one of those maps that got changed in the pallet density update, so we are running into games where it's like, I mean, I'm gonna be gifted 5 hooks, I guess, but there's really not a whole lot I can do, unfortunately. Alright. So that means we can then hop on over to Survivor's side and get our loadout figured out here. Yo, Shama, thank you for the Prime Gaming as well. Appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing as well over here. Thank you. What else did she have? She had a purple flashlight, right? With the sapphire lens and the brown battery. Interesting. With a lightsaber beam. I'm also going to bring Blood Point Offering and go from here. I just realized I had it. Well, thank you for choosing me as your streamer of choice for this month. That's very, very kind of you. Get mad about a low to mid-tier killer badly? Doing badly. Do you mean that... Do you mean to say that there is people who are mad about, like, a low to mid-tier killer being like, wow, how do you play like that shitty on that killer? Is that what you mean? Or they like play in a way that they're not happy with? What are you going to do if you run into Krazu in this challenge? I might just replace her with Deathslinger, honestly. For those of you who don't know, with Krazu, her head... Actually, I might just do M1 only Krazu, honestly, which will really detriment my ability to play the game, but yeah. The Krazu's headlong flight makes me motion sick, so I can't use her power at all. Kate Denson on a globe name, Solo Q, I hate this killer. That is a hell of a name. Because I got only one kill that wasn't them. That's kind of funny. It's kind of goofy. I hope so too, Marshall. I know that there's a lot of reason for people to enjoy it, and I've seen a lot of people who are vocally in support of 2v8. But personally, I'm not a big fan of 2v8 because it splits the queues pretty badly. And it also isn't the most interesting mode. I think that... Here's a weird take. I don't think it's a hot take, necessarily. It's just a weird one. But I think that the reason why a lot of people aren't able to fully understand what's wrong with 1v4 is because they're distracted by the event queues. Can you just not use the rush move that's in the killer's head form? Yeah, that's true. I could just not use her dash. I could also... Like, getting the intestinal whip is still a pretty strong component. I just wouldn't be able to move, like, dash with her. That is a good point. So the queues aren't totally split like how Identity V does its game modes. The problem that you have with that... The only conundrum with that idea, I think it's a good idea in some ways, but if that happens to be during hours of the day that you can't play because you have work or you're asleep... Oh, fuck, it's night. Again. This is the second night that we've had in this challenge. I mean, surely he's not going to walk over here. Because he has his guard patrolling. Fuck. That's really annoying, actually. Just gonna do the annoying thing you can do with Jailer. That's really obnoxious, actually. He saw me through the window. Still chasing me. Okay. I have a pallet here. That's really obnoxious, actually. Got him. I have a filler here, I guess. Hey. I'm doing okay. Night, my beloved. Oh, I know what you are. You like big men in armor, don't you? I don't make that. Yeah, I do make that. Never mind. I'm actually goated. Holy shit. Okay. I gotta play this on the outside here. He's using his power, so I can just run right by him and go back to this window again. Fuck me, though. Well, if that ain't just a kick in the tail here. Go back for Shaq, because we do have Shaq pallet if I need. You have Town Watch's torch. Hey, 2-gen chase, though. Not bad. Got the Masquerade helmet. He has Bamboozle. Oh. I see, I see. 2-gen chase, though. And I didn't even get to use Sprint Burst the entire chase. Guards can't see through walls? No, they can't. They can only see through, like, windows. It was really dumb of me. I thought the guard was gone at that point, so that's my bad. Using your power for vaults and gen kicking? Oh, that's pretty good. How was the ghosty build? It wasn't a bad build. It was just bad because it was ghosty. I like big men in armor, small soft men, nothing in between. Hell yeah. Good 99 sprint burst. I am bad at Survivor, that might help. I didn't even realize that I had 99 sprint burst. I thought that my sprint burst was already... Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. They are getting chased. I just want to get out of basement if we can. Here. Hey. Thank you. Being healed by... Oh, hey. I was waiting for it because I was love counting things down. I see, I see. Oh, that's annoying. Well, at least Sable takes it. Unfortunately... Hashtag just night things. But he M1s me and then runs away. Okay. Sure. Sure thing. Okay, that person got unhooked. Main gen's been done. Oh, we 3-gen ourselves really badly already. Or we have potential to be 3-genning ourselves here. Oh. And I'm not helping either, because there's going to be a gen over in this corner that I'm not seeing. Oh no, I forgot to run ads. No! I'm terrible. Worst streamer in existence. Terrible, terrible streamer. Mysterious elixir and rotten swine. At this. Guards cannot see through solid objects, so they can hear through anything. Ah, I see, I see. I did not know that. From Italy or Hungary? I think they're from Italy. Taros is Hungarian, yes. He said good night to you. I gotta get my soundboard open again. To avoid tunneling. I think it was the right call to go after me a second time, though, to be honest with you. What do I have here? He's not coming this way. Let me wait a second until he kind of disappears from view here. Okay, so he's gonna chase that person for sure. Hello. Would you like a heal? Oh, thank you. You would like to heal me? Wow. Oh my god. That person was trying to finish the 99 gen and... How dare you, Sable. That's not where your fingers are supposed to go. We can reset. Oh, you're in basement. The thing that's really bad here is that they could very easily... Yeah, they're running back to us here. I am going to run sprint burst around this way so that I'm out of the range of the guard there. Okay, never mind. I'm going to slow vault this so I just don't... Oh. I was trying to get him to see if I could heal him. Might have griefed him. No, I would never be a dull dog. How dare you say such heinous things about me? Oh god. This is highly unfortunate, isn't it? This is very, very unfortunate. Just gotta get out of here. Oh! Uh-oh. No, I don't have the angle. No! Alright, I gotta leave. He's going basement. No! My brother, my player, the Shark Slayer. Yo, what up, Power of the Storm? Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Hello there, Felix. Okay, no, we can't stick around here. At all. Owning... A small business owning woman with dietary issues based on the ads I get. Yeah. What do you want? You want heals or what's going on here? Oh, I think he's mad at me. That's too funny. He's mad at me for accidentally selling him out. I was like, I wanted to try and get a heal on him, but then he's like, you sold me out. It's alright, it's whatever. I'm gonna take the guard here. Intentionally. Hello. So we sprint over this way. So that they can go for the unhook save there. Oh, never mind. Well. Ain't that just a kick in the butt? Damn it. I almost had it, but... yeah. Unfortunate timing. I am none of those things. It's really funny. I was like, hey, can I heal you? And then he's like, oh. Hello, Kerosene. Welcome in. This knight has Town Watch's torch, by the way. Is one of their add-ons. And I think there's a gen back here that I had been working on previously. Kind of a weird dead zone. Great teammate for the killer. I'm always playing on the killer side. That's where the generator is back there. And he's found the Kate. I see, I see. Just woke up? Well, good morning, Sleepy. That's from chronic illness, not from being menopausal. You know, sometimes I think that people just don't consider chronic illness as a reason for having dietary issues. I think that they'll just be like, what's the most common reason? I mean, you could be wrong. Good to be back? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Are you sure you don't own a small business? See, Cobalt, I think the chat knows a lot of things about you that even you haven't realized yet. Intentionally sure was worth it, yeah. I was like, I can take the guard because the Kate's there and the Felix is there. But no. Okay. No secret offerings, so Hatch can spawn literally wherever. I need to sprint burst now, so I can make distance to the corner here. Back of the map. And then he might see my scratch marks there, but we can slow walk over here. I might just have to give up the Kate because she's in basement. Yeah. Alright, good luck. To me. And then I have visual to give me sprint burst back again in a second here. It's not in main. It's not shack either. That sucks so hard. Yeah. Hey. Oh, that's a fat shame spot for him. That's pretty funny. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go back this way then. Oh. Serendipity. How about that? Yay. Very cool. I was right, it was Bamboozle. We got batteries included again. And the nurse is calling and nowhere to hide. We love Night, yeah. Well, in those specific scenarios, the thing that he wasn't... that I know that you really can't do in a lot of situations is you just can't use your power and chase the way he was. Because I can just run right by him. But then I have bigger problems like being 6'3" and bearded. Ah. See, now I think you're just making excuses. Cool. What a great game. I love playing against the Knight. 10 nooks, 2 gens remaining, no DCs. The Felix was that Felix was so mad at me. Oh my god. Hey, let me heal you. Don't use that medkit, twin. Use my healing hands. Okay, so that's our second instance of Nowhere to Hide and our second instance of Bamboozle. So we will not be able to use that again. Either of those perks. And then a nurse is calling, and we also have our second instance of batteries included. So, yeah. A build we can run, but 3 of the perks that we have in this build are on their last legs now. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. For somebody who supposedly hates. I feel like Como Kitty is trying to catfish us. It's insane. Is that sharpened mount? It is. Okay, so sharpened mount and Town Watch's torch. I see, I see. And then we go for some beeps. Some BPS. A nurse is calling. Bamboozle. I am actually not one either. Wow. You know, chat, this might also come as a surprise to you. I am also not a small business owning menopausal woman, but I do have dietary issues. So, there's like some crossover there. I know where to hide, and batteries, that's right. Okay. Let's run it. You know, my favorite skin for the night is this one. I'm a really big fan of the Plague Doctor skin. The, Witcher one is cool. I don't know anything about this character, though, so... I like this one. What? You're not unfollowed? I'm so sorry. I'm merely somebody in their mid-20s. I guess you could almost say late 20s. Merely somebody in their late 20s. And I don't have the right hardware with which to have menopause. This just in, gay person likes playing doctors and other news, the sky is blue. No! I've been clocked. How dare you. Not with that attitude. Right. You could afford the changes, right? Surely you could. Surely. Oh, I also have enough BPs to get another Survivor to Prestige 3. Have you gotten Hag yet? No, I have not. I have gotten Wraith, Plague, Spirit, Demogorgon, Freddy, or Nightmare, Huntress, Knight, Hillbilly, Ghostface, and Afton. William Animatronic Man, Spoingbap. And I have seen Animatronic the most out of any killer 3 times. Spirit I have seen twice, Knight I have also seen twice. Like Dr. Sakula and I'm not gay. No. It's a every square is a rectangle. No, every rectangle is a square, but not every square is a rectangle kind of thing, right? Like being gay, you kind of, or like, you know, queer in any sort of way, I guess, you have a natural tendency to like Plague Doctors. But it doesn't mean that if you like Plague Doctors that you are. It's just that there's crossover. All these squares make a circle. I guess if you put enough squares together, you could eventually make a circle. Is it a band that I wish I could have, men of? I don't know. Kind of depends on your body goals. So that's why I'm into Plague Doctors. See, you get it, Soma. You understand. You see where we're at right now.
Obviously May can't have menopause,
Mm-hmm.
but did you know that males do have a form of menopause? You know, the dad body that a father keeps putting on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. At a certain point, the beer gut develops. No, not really, I don't think, but it is kind of like a similar, there is a crossover in terms of like average age for sure. Also, if you ever get blocked by me on Twitter, I promise it's usually 99.9% of the time it's not personal. It's just because you have Twitter Blue. So, or you had Twitter Blue at some point. Or the most horrible goblin dog shit. Yeah. Well, Cobalt, I think as well that also even translates over into furry fashion, where every time there's like a new furry clothing store, it's always techwear. It's always techwear. What's Twitter Blue? You pay for check marks. So previously, Twitter used to have a system where if you were a notable celebrity or anything, you would get a verified check mark. And it was basically like a way of saying, like, oh, this person is guaranteed to be the person that you're talking about. And it was a good way of keeping up to date with whoever it is, like making sure that you were on the right account. Now you can spend a fee of like $8 a month, I think, and you get Twitter Blue. And what Twitter Blue does now is it gives you the same verified check mark, but it also makes it so that any interaction that you have on your tweets, you then get paid for. So you can have like some monetary return for it. And you get your replies prioritized and your tweets prioritized on various, replies and all that, right? And the reason why that sucks is because now people will just be like, oh yeah, I'll spend an extra $8 a month, and then I'll just feed tweets through ChatGPT, and then just have my, quote, Twitter account spit out a bunch of just AI garbage, and then I get paid for the interaction on it. She's Twitter for points, so I don't mind if I get blocked based. It was on 2016, it got crazy. Yeah, it really did. Oh god. Can we skip? Can we just like skip the game? Can we just skip? I don't want to play this map. Oh my god. One of the things that annoys me the most with the Knight of any killer in the game is the collision that he gets when he's using his power. And that, oh, he's going that way. And that collision into place. Just take care of this real quick. Hello. I'm in range there, apparently. Whatever. I'm gonna break your boon real quick. And there you go. But yeah, it's just like the collision that you get off of playing on this map is just so obnoxious. I need to have card effects. I hate that too. Survivors are like, I'm 3 meters away from the pallet. Let me just throw that from a million miles away. Like, sure thing. But it's Underground Complex. It's my least favorite map, playing my least favorite killer. I'm already getting annoyed. And I'm not going to even bother with, like, trying very hard this game. Personally speaking. Fuck. Oh, right. Fucking, Shadow Step Boon. Was placed down, so I lose the scratch marks. On an indoor map, I'm going to murder somebody, and it's probably going to be the survivors in this game. In-game, of course. That's what I'm allowed to do. Oh, and I can't break that totem. There we go. Now I can. Gonna lose my shit, man. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, that direction was your least favorite? This is also one of my least favorites. Like, there's a few of them that I really don't like playing. I know he's over there, but it's not like it really makes a difference. The Knight is one that's going to be more common for us to see. Oh, and I can't see auras because I'm blind from Residual Manifest. Yippee. Fun times. There we go. That's what you do with Knight. You get the knock, and then you pick him up from there. Oh, cool. Awesome. 2 gens done. Yerp. I sure do love playing on Underground Complex. Trickster's my least favorite killer, but he's less common than Knight. Knight, if I could delete a killer, Trickster would be first, and Knight would not be far behind. Personally speaking. Design-wise, very cool character. Gameplay-wise, oh my god, this is miserable dog shit. Yeah, store regressing. They placed the boon down again somewhere. Somewhere. There you are. Hello. I think this is the guy with residual manifest, if I were to guess anything. Take a smack there. He is also the one with the boon. Shadow step here. Oh, and I can't place a guard there, of course. He's gonna place a guard here, and then he vaults back over, and he has Lithe, and I can't place a guard. Ah! Anyway, I'm fine. And he's already on the other side of the pallet. Like, and he has a Shadow Step, or a Dark Theory, so I can't catch him ever on this loop. Even with 5% haste. Fuck me, man. And that gen is over there is already, like, most way done. No. Don't fucking tell me to calm down. That just, like, makes me more upset. When has that ever worked for anybody to be like, oh, just calm down, buddy? It's like, now you're making me aware that I'm upset. I'm just bitching passively. Oh my fucking god. This map. Dude, every time with these people. Oh, and that. Mirrored Illusion, though, so that's good. That's a good perk that we can grab as well. Hey, fellas. Thank you. Scooby-Doo-ass character. Well, back to driving. See you later. There he goes. I think the boon's upstairs somewhere. I gotta go break it. Yeah, here it is. This would have been really hard for me to deal with for the rest of the game. And the last gen's done. Nice. Awesome. I love playing Knight. I love Underground Complex. It's such a good map. Hey, buddy. How we doing? Oh, and I can't summon a guard here because I just don't have fucking space for it. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to win this. It's kind of cooked here. I was going for this exit gate here to pick up the Steve. Over here. Oh, and he's gone. There he is. Could be the Unbreaka boon yet again. So there is that. Fucking hell, man. This map needs to be removed. Like, I am being so alive-ass, not even dead-ass. This map is a fucking blight upon Dead by Daylight. I should be able to get it down here, right? Unless he has Dead Hard. This guy doesn't have Dead Hard, and I have Basement over here. So I at least get 5 hooks out of this, but yeah. 100% agree. Hell yeah, Impaler. I'm glad we're on the same page with that one. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The crazy thing as well about them having Dark Theory or Shadow Step is that it also hides their auras whenever they're healing with Nurse's Calling, so I actually can't use like half of my build with this. And I just have to like patrol out this way. Catch someone there. See where he's headed to. See if I can jump scare him. Hello. I can jump scare you, but you're not going to be a good target for me. No anti-camp in the endgame, by the way, so we can kind of do whatever. We do have pressure being added on here. Now, the problem is that this boon reaches, or almost reaches over here. Here. Reset. But I can just sit on top of this here. It's not like I'm going to be able to do much, though, because they'll just be able to get a easy... Like, waiting for this person here. Okay, we get the Steve. He has this pallet here. He's not going to be able to play it for very long. There we go. We at least get... Oh, he dead-hearted the guard. Yeah. Oh, and the other guy had plot twist. Well, at least we get 1 kill out of it, I guess, but really didn't need to come to this. The build last night, last game before Sonya, oh, you know. Some dog shit, and then it's also Underground Complex, so I'm not happy about this game. And also, it was a boon with Dark Theory, so I couldn't use Nowhere to Hide and Nurse's Calling. Ah! Can remove the game too? Yeah. Remove all of the indoor maps, honestly, and we'll be fine. But yeah, it was Shadow Step, Exponential, and Circle of Healing with Overzealous. So she gets faster gen speeds done, and then also I can't see their auras at all on an indoor map, so the radius of this becomes triplicated in its effectiveness. Bye-bye, Rab. See you later, gamer. 7 hooks is good, though. It is a good result, but I do feel like I was kind of gifted it, too. But that's... I'm not going to worry too much about semantics in that way. God, what an annoying map and circumstance to be in. I just don't... The fucking night, man. They didn't wait all the worst maps in the game. Wouldn't it be so bad? We have 45 maps in the game. We could afford to just be like, hey, let's just make it so that all the maps are completely random and you don't randomly get Underground Complex for like half the games that you're in, it feels like. Well, I mean, it's half the games I'm in because I'm catastrophizing, but you know what I mean. Also, Steve's build is the most unique one here, so I'm going to run Steve's. We're gonna do that because we've already done Flashbang Head on Blast Mine. We've already done the entire build that Vittorio had. Sables, we've already had Overzealous, although I could do the boons. I could do the boons, actually. But I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna get another good chance to have a build with Mirrored Illusion. I think this is gonna be my best option. Shouldn't exist in a game with like 40 plus maps. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree with you there. Where is Blast Mine? Blast Mine is actually a pretty common perk I'm finding. I have seen it in builds that I have taken the most, paired with Dead Hard. Alright. Potential Energy. Fallen Refuge? Fallen Refuge is pretty bad, yeah. I think it's a pretty terrible map overall. Golly day, man. I think like the only thing I'm gonna get frustrated at for that is... Yeah. Gosh. Underground Complex and playing Knight where I can't deploy my guards half the time because of the way that the collision works with his power. Group booning sesh. Mirrored Illusion, and then what was the rest of this? Place my build. Boom. Potential Energy, and again, no item. Potential Energy, Mirrored Illusion, Saption, that's right. I'm surprised that they didn't go for Red Herring in this build. Making the maps not random anymore, but I think it's actually a pretty interesting take. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like, where every map is guaranteed to spawn the same exact fillers and tiles. That's an interesting take. I think that if Dead by Daylight does do that, it becomes solved too easily, and you lose a lot of the reason why you like the variety of the game. So thoughts on the 2v8 mode? I don't think it's very interesting. Dead by Daylight as a game is most interesting when you can have variety in perk builds or variety in general gameplay. Swapping up your game plan on the fly or playing with different perks because you found an interesting synergy. 2v8 removes a lot of that. Being able to understand how to outplay a killer like how I outplayed the Knight in the game on the Groaning Storehouse, that in and of itself, you can't really do on 2v8 that effectively, because either you get double teamed by a killer or you just never see them at all because they're so focused by on other survivors in the meantime. What is this? Greatly thickens the dark mist and a ebony mori. Okay. I'll be making a video after this where I talk about like each day of this challenge. Having a couple of variations on each map. Oh, I see what you mean. Like there's fixed variations of each map. If that's the... I thought you were saying that it was just each map has exactly one variation of tiles. That would get boring very quickly, I think. You see what you're talking about, which will be my next step? Yeah. Definitely. And I think that... hello, everyone. I think that... 2v8 does allow you to learn a lot of new killers in a very stress-free environment, which is a good thing for it. I mean, I used it to practice my nurse when I first... Oh, it's a Dracula. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All my favorite killers today. Yeah. Let's get moving. Get in here. We can just burn this toolbox. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. It is Larry's, so we can just do this for forever. I'm surprised that he started chasing the Jonah and then left immediately. And he's not chasing me either. But he's nowhere near me. Is this the same Sable from last game? He's nearby. I just gotta hold W this way. Oh, fuck. Okay, he doesn't know where I am. Just know him right away. He's looking for me, but this boon's gonna make it tough for him now. He literally can't see scratch marks, so he can only see my blood. He heard me here. Just gonna run this way. The Bay Harbor Booner strikes again. To prevent things being ridiculously one-sided for either side. Yeah. I think that would be nice, instead of just, like, true random. I've been running away from this killer for the last 3 minutes. It's also a small, relatively small map, you know? Oh, there he is. He's chasing somebody. Okay. Let's get schmoovin' then. See if I can get 10 stacks of potential energy, and then we'll release it somewhere else. There we go. And then we'll release that. Release the potential energy. Ta-da! Okay, sure. Dev streams where they play DBD on stream weekly. I think that'd be interesting. I think having like a dedicated quality tester in that way would be an interesting idea. Because then they would actually be able to get their thumb on the pulse, or finger on the pulse of how the game actually is being played presently. I gotta leave. He's a vampire form now, yeah? Oh, dog mood? Bad dog. Oh, he has hubris. Interesting. I'm over here now. You can't hit over that. I know you can't because this pallet, or this tile's broken for Deathslinger. Nice. I was already injured, so the hubris made no difference to me. Unlucky. I don't think so, Common. I don't think that's ever really happened in a game. Do 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 do. Do. Because it's a mirrored illusion. It doesn't have any heft to it, you know? Superior Anatomy on Deathslinger. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It is pretty funny. I did forget the comedy factor of the build overall. Like, Bamboozle can be funny. Like, oh, you didn't expect that I was going to be able to, thank you. You didn't expect that I was going to be able to vault through that window that quickly, but it was me, Dio. My god, I want this gen done. Actually, I'm kind of grieving if I don't repair it now. There we go. Now we gotta leave. Does he have nowhere to hide? Yes, he does. Whoa, Termelon. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. I definitely shouldn't have gone back for that gen, though. That was my mistake. I did play that incorrectly. I'm surprised as well that there wasn't a dance with me in this build. Like, the last perk was really strange. Okay, you're chasing someone else. Cool. Boob Illumination. I see. Are we gonna have another white girl moment? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen. Hey, thank you, Tibia man. You really are the shin that holds us all together. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Oh, now, what the hell just happened there? What's my dog doing, brother? Okay. I think after the dash, I should have tried to make distance. I don't know why I tried to save for the pallet. That was silly of me. Oh, is Dracula? Yeah. Sorry for basic questions. It's that. That's the command there that explains it for you. Imagine Trickster rework. Now it's Dio from JoJo's. Specifically, what version of Dio? Are you saying like from season 1, where he first gets the mask, or are you saying when he gets the ability to pause time? Water though. I'm gonna get fucking murdered here. I just gotta run this way. Oy, oy, oy. I'm just going for this corner because I think this is the best chance that I have. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, I think. But he's still just here. Yeah. I just gotta leave. We're over here. This is like a bit of a stealthier spot for us to be in, so I'm happy with this. Because of the boon. Part 3 is when he gets crazy with knives. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Hey, so how's it going? We don't need to be walking through this, because we do have Shadow Step. Orm gulps nervously. He's right behind me, isn't he? I think he is genuinely just coming back to check on this gen here, which has literally 0 progress now. I think he has spies from the shadows. Like, legitimately, that's what I think he has. Unfortunately, I'm also fucking dead. Oh, never mind. He decides to not follow up on hubris. Interesting. Alright, boob illumination. So there's a gen there, gen there, gen there. I'm gonna try and work on the center gen here. You can stun the bat for him? Yeah. You can. Still has collision. That could be spies from the shadows. Like, legitimately, that could be. I gotta leave. I have to play so careful. He's just going around on bat form to try and check all the gens. I mean, I'd be doing the same thing if I were him. Personally. Did he see me? I think he did, yeah. Oh, and he's there? What? Okay, whatever. You ain't making that. I gotta go this way. I thought he was over by the gen. My genuine reaction, my genuine idea. Well, guess I'm taking chase again. Yippee. Oh, I have this window. I see. Hey, don't go this way. Yeah. Slow vault that so he doesn't hear me. Okay. Hey. Thank you. He doesn't chase me here, though. Damn, yeah. You can blind bat for him? Yuh. You can stun it, you can blind it. The ace try and sandbag? I don't think so. I think he was like, hey, I can heal for you, baby. Come over here, bring those sweet elf cheeks this way. And, didn't realize why I was running. I think that's legitimately what happened. He was like, oh, hey there. Nice to see a elf over in this part of the woods. And didn't realize that Oh, maybe they're running. Maybe they're running for a fucking reason. Perhaps they are. Okay. Fuck me. Goes for the gen instead. Okay, he's at least on the outside of the loop here. I can just go up here now. This Shadow Step boon has legitimately been like one of the best things for us this game. Have I even used Deception this game? I don't think I have. Hello, bye-bye. See you later. There he goes. Ace 100% be an elf fucker? Yeah. He would, wouldn't he? Yeah. I'm actually holding this down pretty well, I'd say. Gate's gonna be over here. On this side, I think. To my left. Taste of May's role-playing potential, yeah. Shadow Step being useful before we get GTA 6. Oh my god. Oh, we almost had that gen done. That's so unlucky. Okay, I'm gonna go for the gate immediately. I'm out of here. Are you not dead yet? He keeps not committing chases. And also, Shadow Step boon is giving us a lot of time. But I think I'm dead here. Yeah. See ya. I'm just gonna get as much of the exit gate done as I can before I do anything here. I did have the Mori, so unlucky. Trying to blind the wolf for him, it's a lost cause. I think she was just trying to get his attention, honestly. But you know what? Being able to hold that result that closely did feel pretty good. So, I had some decent chases. I don't think I can really be too upset about that with the build I was running. I gotta spectate to see the end of the game. Where... Dog, where are we going? I think he might just be going for the other exit gate because it's easier. You jinxed it! Because talent kill before anyone else gets one hook state. Well, now you just know that you've pissed them off. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. What? Why are we being an egoist here? What's going on? There's Hatch over there, too. Hatch is right there. Watch me leave, killer. Watch me leave. Oh my goodness, killer, watch me leave. After I bought y'all so much time. Watch me leave, Mr. Killer. He can close the hatch while he's in bat form, by the way. So, that is something that you have to look out for. That is an interesting build. These kind of survivors make no sense to me. Yeah, they just have fragile egos, I think. Killer, killer, pay attention to me. Like, running your hands down your body. Like, oh, Mr. Killer. I'm sorry. Or misses. I mean, either one is fine by me. Or mix, or mage. Like, I don't fucking care. Alright, 100 levels into Jane Romero. So now I can get poised and head on. Both of which are perks I like. It's kind of funny to me whenever people do that. But yeah. You ever do hardcore Survivor? Probably not. I like fun challenges.
We see killer gaze upon this hourglass figure slip through the end of Tussie.
Exactly, Keebs, exactly. Watch what gaze upon this hourglass figure slip through the entitossy. Fucking incredible. How's the matchmaking in this game? Technically has, technically speaking, it has matchmaking. But yeah. It's the MMR is kind of strange in the way that it ramps up very quickly, I think, and as we've seen with some challenges where very experienced Survivor players will be like, hey, let's do a perk where, or a challenge where we can only run perks for the characters that we've unlocked, and so they try to use all of their blood points on that, and they're basically brand new survivors. But then as they get a few games into the game realizes, oh, you're actually really good at Survivor, and it cranks that MMR way up. So that's yeah. 1K, he had 5 hook stages, no gens remaining, no DCs. And perks where were... Oh wait, I can't run nowhere to hide. What am I doing? I'm cheating. Or can I? Nope, I can't run nowhere to hide. Sorry, almost started cheating there for a second, but we haven't seen any lethal pursuers, so... There is something to be said for that. And Hubris. We've not seen Hubris a single time. Dragon's Grip. Lethal Pursuer. Cheater, I'm sorry. I was doing my best out here. There's more killers or survivors after the last patch. Usually more survivors anyway. Always bonus points if you played Survivor. Right, because you still need to fill 4 slots as Survivor. There's still bonus points for me here, too, for playing Survivor. It's a good skin. It's kind of loud, though. I will say. Notices your hatch, ooh. What's this? Hell yeah. Yeah, survivors just need to fill 4 slots. That's why there's usually bonus points, but killers only need to be 1, you know. Also, I'm playing in the middle of the day on, like, a weekday, so you're always gonna find, like, fewer people playing the game at these hours. It is presently noon. Well, I mean, now it's 1 o'clock. For me, a little bit past 1 o'clock. Hell yeah. Hello, Jinx. Welcome, welcome. You know it's going to be a bad time? Exactly, yeah. Because that means that there's people who are consistently filling up Survivor lobbies, and that usually means that it's 4-man groups. I play Trapper, I lose by design, so I always stay at the lower end. You're 3 steps ahead of us, Sam. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant play. Because you can kill every survivor and get like 40k blood points, yeah. Which is probably why people were just like, let's play Survivor, and then you play Survivor for the blood point bonus, and it's like, yippee, I'm done playing Survivor for the rest of time. Alright, there's this new Scorched Skin. Got my dailies done at least. My goodness. When you put it into perspective of if you've hooked 1,800 survivors, it's like, holy shit, I play this game too much. The highlight of a week in getting a perfect score. Hell yeah. Getting into the game, and when you finally get the results for the game and you feel like you have a decent understanding of it, it is very satisfying to play. I can take 4 survivors at once. Okay, name them. No, actually don't. You don't have to. Oh, thank you, Rad. Crossing my legs a bit. I have hooked 971 survivors. That's a lot. What, darkening their lord right now. I'm kind of like truing my form presently, if you will. Oh yeah, I need to complete a trial as Meg. And then complete a trial as Dwight using Bond. And then I get 125 iridescent shards. Wow. Incredible. You get 300 roughly from getting... Oh, wait, Devotion 6? Player level 66? I am evil. Final Fantasy VIII water meme? I'm afraid I don't know this reference. He's been left in the dust. Yeah, I agree, Common. I feel like Trapper is a killer that can never be good, because when you run into Trapper, like putting traps in basement and all that sort of stuff, he ends up being really miserable to play against. So now imagine a killer that has an already miserable play style, but then it becomes even more miserable to play against once you expand into like broader things. Like every time you play against him, it's like playing against Basement Trapper, except it's on the entire map. And I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily good. I think there are things that can be done to balance him a little bit better. But yeah, I don't think he should have a... For one, I don't think he should have a limit of only 2 traps in hand. I think that's ridiculous without add-ons. And I think it's also... He's so slow to set up that I think he should get Iridescent Stone Base Kit. But then there's the argument of, well, but then brand new players will then run into random traps on the map and not understand that there's, like, how that's working. But I think it's a good introduction to the killer anyway. I'm Devotion 1. You do have to understand that I also make videos on this game and stream it regularly, so I'm gonna rack up a lot of devotion over time. You should get Iridescent Coin base kill on all killers. Amen, brother. You play Slay the Princess? I have not played that, no. I know the game, though. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. This seems interesting. Like, I already paid for the game, yeah. So, I think the other thing that's really irritating, Sam, in the same kind of vein, is that even when you do buy the DLC for the characters, you still have to grind the blood points for them. To even get them their perks available on everyone. It's like, why are we not giving people rewards in terms of blood points for, in return for buying the DLC? It just seems like common courtesy, you know? These are definitely some of the add-ons of all time. Or Torment Creek. Hello. Bonk. Okay, now that we have her injured, I'm gonna do this. Oh! Almost had that. Ooh. That extra range that they gave him base kit does feel pretty good. What? How did I miss you? How did I do that? How do I miss on a third-person killer? What? That doesn't break that? Wait, I thought that broke that. My bad. I am misunderstanding. And then we can just break this and then keep on moving. Back into our chases. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, somebody on main. Oh, someone back on here, actually. On the dead zone. Oh, never mind. There's another pally here, right? Because of the cold wind update. Okay. I'll take it. Fucking. Blast mine again. On a build where we want to pick gens regularly anyway. Gotcha. I should be able to zone with this, right? Yeah, not quite though. I see another person lurking there. Holy smokes, we need to slug so badly, don't we? Oof. Yeah, we do. I need to go back here. Immediately. My brother. Why is the killer slugging? Why is the killer slugging so much? Mystery. Complete mystery. Alright, up we go. It's a complete mystery to me. Yoink. What's an emotional display? Makes the trap darker. She changed to making the trap more transparent. Oh, that'd be interesting. I think you do run into the what do you call it? The echo issue from Rainbow Six Siege, specifically. I should hit this. Yeah, sick. Oh, she touched the gen. Let's go kick her. Let's go smack. No, let's not. So I can just be more mean and then just kind of proxy this zone here. Break that. Also, we had Lethal Pursuer and I didn't use it at all. and this build did have Nowhere to Hide previously. So what was that? I'm gonna proxy this a bit, I think. Okay, that's fine. That works for me, because now I get the TTV. Hello! Bonk. And I'm assuming you have a friend nearby. Yep. There's a wrong assumption. Here you go. A hook for you, and we can just go back to platform. See the pistons on that? No. There's no real good windows for me here either. Hello. Yeah. Free run. Woo! With life. Oh, she touched. She touched. We go back. Platform. Did she vault? She did, but it gave. She silent vaulted. Like, actually, a silent vault there. I could not hear her vault. Thanks, video game, for giving survivors free quick and quiet randomly. Yeah. But she can just keep doing this for forever, unfortunately. Whoop-a-boom. Oh my god. Look at her, she's insatiable. She wants her generator so badly. I need to play wolf form here, so I can catch up better. Ah. Yeah. Oh, and they have a boon. Nice. Very cool. And then she touches that gen, and then that gen's now done. Oh. Oh, and I can't see which way she's going, because they have another shadow step. I'm losing my fucking mind, man. Oh, I hate this killer. Ugh. Not very bad, not good. And that gen's done, and then this gen's almost done. Golly day, man, I hate this. Killer. I hate this killer. That's fine. Why isn't every game today? Because we're playing at the middle of the day on a weekday. So who's the people that are the most likely to be playing this game are people who are going to be playing with friends. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be the most likely scenario. Also, there's a duo here that's like the TTV streamer and somebody else, so they're definitely going to have communication. And I hate this killer so fucking much. Oh my god. This killer fucking blows so much. I hate this killer. Just getting all the ones that I really enjoy playing today. And I can't do anything against this loop, and then I just run in a circle, and oh, look at that, they have the gen done. Nice, cool, awesome. Oh, and also I can't catch her here. Trying to use this to make distance, but oh look, they have another pally too. Awesome. I should be able to get this in time. Barely. I hate this killer so fucking much. So fucking much. I hate this killer. I have to hook this person down here, I guess. I don't know. I love the palette density update. It's so fun. Also, I suck, but I still hate this killer. That hasn't changed at all. So immensely frustrating. Yep. Alright. Cool. And I miss somehow? Okay, and then she's out, and we gotta go vampire form again. And then I have to body block on her way out here. This is the only thing I can do here. Oh, and I hit the wrong person. Gotcha. Pick up. Oh, and she's a flashlight. She's not out. You missed the timed it, though. It's really funny. Not like I really have an option there, but you know. And they get the unhook, so it doesn't matter what I do anymore. Ugh, yeah. I hate this killer so fucking much. I hate this killer. I hate this killer. Anyway. Well, I can run the boon build now. I only get 3 out of it, though. Every other perk, aside from wiretap, here we have run before. And then we have Michaela Reed. I have a video, or like a rant at the end of the One Killer a Day stream as to why I don't like playing Dracula. Basically, it comes down to how, like, every power has power budgets to work with. And if you don't know how to play around the power budgets, you just lose. If you don't know how to... I'm going to play a game as Meg, because we need to. Actually, let me No, I'm not going to be able to play as Meg, because I haven't leveled up my kill, so I got to play Astri. But like, every power has different power budgets, and I feel like I often win with the power budget of the killer because the survivor makes a mistake, and not because I'm playing well. That's why I don't like him. That's why I'm not a fan of Dracula. It's just extremely annoying to play. Dark Theory. No, it's not Dark Theory. Exponential. Expo. Circle of Healing. And Shadow Step. Again. With no map. So she just found that raw around Shack there and then just made Shack into a living hell. I do not like Dracula whatsoever. This is Sable, right? No, it's Michaela. Michaela Reed with Boone, Circle of Healing, Boone Exponential, Boone Shadow Step, and Iron Will, which we had here. Iron Will. Circle of Healing. We shall be a crappier Boone Bender. It's a hands problem, though. Like, I'm definitely not good at Dead by Daylight. I'm definitely not good as a killer player overall. So it is, like, skill issue on my part completely. But, I still just hate playing the Dark Lord. I've never enjoyed playing him. I don't wanna. Don't try getting good, it's hell. I don't like it here. You know what? Fair enough, Garge. Yeah. It's like, the thing... I know that I'm not very good at this. Okay, in Shack and Amori. Cool, because that bug hasn't been fixed yet. I know that I'm not very good at the game. I know that there were a lot of things I could have done better in that, by not like using Hellfire quite as much, and also by using Wolf Form a lot more often. Would have been better. But it still just feels like I kind of win because survivors just don't know the power budget of my killer comparatively. That's kind of how I feel. Oh, that is a Kaneki with Lethal Pursuer. Hey, buddy. Okay, well, at least it's not me. First talk, right? And Corrupt. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This will be the first game that we have, Corrupt Intervention, or second game that we have Corrupt Intervention, I think, overall. Surprisingly, not a lot of people run that perk. I think I want to do one of the main gens. Guess what's in the back here. So I call a knowledge diff? Yeah, exactly. And I don't like playing around a knowledge diff. I want to play around an actual power, you know? Which is why I like Deathslingers, because it's... Well, I guess that could also technically be a knowledge diff, but I knowledge diff people by playing with very simple mechanics, whereas Dracula's like, okay, I gotta make sure I have Hellfire charged, but they're around a short pallet loop, so I can't really do that. It should be in wolf form. And then when I have wolf form, I have to time my dash in such a way that they don't get caught. And then, and it's all like these steps of knowledge diffs comparatively that just becomes a lot more annoying for me to play. May booning live on stream? At least it's not me, yeah. Every ghoul main's a 14-year-old? I don't know why. I feel like it's because whenever I see any discussion about ghoul online, on like Twitter or whatever, it always devolves into conversations that sound like they're being held by 14-year-olds. Oh, you have friends till the end, I see. So I can't run that perk. I think I can run Corrupt. I have one game left that I'm allowed to run. Oh, shit. I thought that you were not here. Let's play this. You bamboozle? You sure do. That's unfortunate for me. Double back. That's unlucky. Bamboozle, which we can't run. Friends till the end, which we can't run. Corrupt Intervention, Lethal Pursuer. I think I know her whole build. Well, that's good to know. I know the full build at least. Yep. And then opened it and took my free hook. The funniest knowledge is when I was playing. Oh, yeah. People don't know that Killer Instinct reveals you when you're inside of lockers. It's very funny as well when you're running Chica's Bib against people who are on... What's the name? When they're running Chica's Bib when you're playing animatronic and they're trying to play head-on. I understand it now when knowing the build. No, I just know the build now. So I know that there's, like, no danger of gen regression. I just have to make sure that if I'm the last one alive or whatever, that I go into lockers so I don't get revealed by friends till the end. That's what it comes down to. Thank you. She might be coming back here. Never mind. I thought she was going to drop that chase over there. Asano might be the oldest ghoul main. Yeah, you might be. The Kanekimori is a lot harder. And a lot hotter. Well, that's the Yamamori mask add-on. So we have iridescent add-on. Somebody must be like win streaking. Like, I refuse to believe that you bring all of this on Kaneki as a /serious thing. I had decent pressure on that gen at the back of main, but unfortunately, nothing else to show for it. I also don't know where totem spawns on this map. I have a broken key. Awesome. What does the broken key even do? Reveals the auras of survivors within 48 meters. Okay. What? That's nothing. Anyway. Hello, Candy. Who up Kaneki their goal right now? This person, clearly. Because, oh yeah, as over 100 characters, this is why it's so unbalanced. Yeah. I think that there's like ways to optimize playing League, and also in the same way as League. I did see that, yeah. Notorious, yeah. I am aware of the notoriety. I think I need to leave. We can't both be here. God, the Yamamori mask. Such a good add-on. I want to try and get the bin back here done, but it might have been regressed fully. Yeah, look at that. She was beautiful. We had so much working for us. Just gonna fix this until it's not regressing at least. Okay, nobody else going for the unhook, so we can go for it now. When Hex Ghoul was a thing, I think he can still run it, because he does have, the Ghoul does have a lot of really good pressure that he can put down on the map. And so, you would be able to defend totems pretty easily with that killer, I would say. Okay, vocals. I'm just humming. I'm not really singing anything, I'm just... Felt like the actual play didn't really progress much after I got to P1, yeah. I'm so EP right now, chat. Oh no, Ray. Feeling tired? Often called Better Legion. I think it's because there's just some baseline similarities, but I feel like there's... I feel like Ghoul is just Legion mixed with Blight, which is sure to irritate the shit out of anyone. Oh, Surge. Ooh, I see, I see. One gen done. We got this, y'all. It's not a 4K5. Let's go! I'm gonna go in here so that I don't get revealed by friends till the end. I know, this is very selfish of me. Or by the Yamamori mask. Like Batter Blight with Legion seasoning? Yeah. I think that's a way of looking at it. I gotta go to college still. No! Alright, back in we go. So this is gonna hit David, and then I gotta go for the unhook here. Come on. Get your hooks on. Oh. Oh, right, they have a Mori. That's right. They forgot that they had a Mori. But they're gonna Mori the, Okay. They're gonna Mori the, Obsession, and then they won't get the Friends to the End procs anymore, because they can't swap the Obsession now. So that's kind of good. That's like a silver lining. I'm assuming that she's going to go over for the, oh, never mind. I thought she was going to go for the David in that corner, but apparently not. If the Ghoul DC and after a gen got done, it's like, ah, yada yada. I can't believe that these Bakas got a gen done on me. They were clearly too strong for an otaku like me. And then he's going to get moried. And then I'm going to get moried. How desperate they are for more E. I just want affordable E, that's all it is. Please stop. Ray's like, I normally support you on a lot of things. However, my love does have limits. It's too funny. Yeah, I'm gonna play this tile back here. Taba should have timed you out, but I'm a moderator in her chat. What's she gonna do? Unmod me? Okay, so we have a gen there. I think Cheryl's been working on that gen. I am just kind of hugging around the outside here, though. She doesn't know where I am. She also doesn't know where this Cheryl is, funny enough. Fucking stop it, yeah. Hell yeah. I love the days where I can make my my moderators cringe. That's all I can ask for. Yeah. I need to go hide in a locker if she gets picked up immediately. Because of Yamamori mask. I just gotta wait an extra second here. Give agitation? How are you making this much distance with the... Oh, she definitely has agi. Oh no, and this person's actually just giving up. Alright. Yeah. The Cheryl was just giving up, and so the ghoul was like, alright, cool, I'll make cross-map distance then. Because she didn't wiggle off of her shoulder, so there was no urgency. There was no reason for her to do anything there. I think this was in Shack building, actually. Didn't we see that? We did see that, yeah. So what that means is that Hatch is going to spawn in this back corner over here. I think she saw me, though. Never mind. No, she did not. Why are you giving up, soldier? Cringe! That's cringe, brother! See if I can get this heal before she comes back. Hello, Gutter Jaw. I get this heal. That's all that matters, right? Oh. Alright. I'm gonna drop. Alright, fair enough. Okay, for this window, I guess. She doesn't have tokens because of the way that Ghoul's power works. No more dashes, so we can play around the outside here. And through here, we have this pallet back here that always spawns. Oh wait, this pallet's gone, never mind. Never mind, somebody already used that pallet. I didn't see that earlier. Well. Guess that's me dead. Ugh. Oh, juked. Fucking styled on him. Yeah, that's a power cancel and an M1 down. Hell yeah. Actually, you know, getting down to 1 gen with this here is not bad. Alright, and she knows where the Cheryl is. Good luck, gamer. Releasing a burger called the Impossible Whopper with free pop pad knee socks and Linux enabled laptop. You know what? That is a license to print money. Wasn't like the guy who initially created Linux also just like a massive furry himself? Or am I misremembering? Oh, I guess I'm deep wounded now, fellas. Alright, yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Honestly, though, like, all things considered, I think we actually played this quite well. Fuck. If I actually had perks that I could use, this would have been better. No! Not me getting more read. What the hell? Are you still screaming inside of a locker? No, you can't. The thing about Friends Till the End is that it reveals your aura for 10 seconds if you're the obsession, and so you jump in there to hide the aura as well. So it's good both ways. Honestly, like, I think, considering the results of that so far, also, does she know where Shaq is on this game? No, she doesn't. Shaq is the spaceship at the corner. Unfortunate. I'm a transfer and I use Linux. Oh, was there a fork found in your kitchen as well? Doesn't do it for me with that skin. It's alright. I think Linus is a furry, no. But I think I thought I saw like Linus with thigh highs at some point. Holy shit. What a build. Wow, red centipede. Lethal Pursuer, all that good stuff. Look at that, though. We did pretty decent, considering that we couldn't find a single totem the entire game. I've never used Linux. No, that's a lie. I've used Linux, but I just don't have time to learn it. Personally. You're using Opera GX, but you're not using Firefox? The one that actually has Fox in the name? Shaking my head. Shaking my massive head of hair. Okay. Cool. Result 4K. 12-1. No DCs either, surprisingly. Opera GX had 2 guys kissing. You know what? Fair enough, actually. This is our last use of Lethal Pursuer. Cannot use Friends Till the End. And also our last use of Surge. Funny enough. I think we... Right, do I have Surge in here? I don't. We've never used Surge this entire build. Really? Well, I know that have we used Corrupt? We actually get Surge and Corrupt Intervention on this. Wow. That's actually really good. Time to play some, as people would call him, Kaneki. The screamy boy. Corrupt. And Surge. What's the challenge? That's the challenge. I'm just a dumb cat boy. I was in the car industry, so I think that there's some crossover there. There's a lot of furries that are into vehicles, I've found. What's that, what's that subreddit? Like, dragons fucking cars? I don't know why that's a subreddit, but you know. Play who you verse, but with a twist? Yeah, the Copycat challenge, but with a twist. Which is why I changed it. Furry car meets go crazy, yep. Yerp. Like, usually whenever I am on Twitter or whatever, Twitter's the platform I unfortunately engage with the most. There's a lot of just, like, furries posing with cars that I run into. Although I do tend to, like, find a lot more furry art in general on my Twitter page. Like, let me just open Twitter right now. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I can show that one on Twitch. It's a good one, but I don't think I can show that on Twitch. It's a little too suggestive. Yeah. DMs? I can just give you the @ of the person on Twitter. The name is @MEZAVERR, Mezaver. It'll be their most recent post. That's what popped up on my homepage. It's like, I can't show that on stream. It's not, there's no nudity, it's just like, I don't know if I can show that on Twitch. It's a good photo, though. It's a very well done art. But can I make a mean cocktail and some pretty tasty, pretty food? Hell yeah, Mitsuru. There's also actually a furry that pops up on my timeline occasionally. He's a goat furry, and he mixes drinks based on different species of furries. Yep. Fork found in kitchen, the blade. Yeah, he's great. So, you know, there's like a bunch of different things that could work in that. I've done... So, oh my god, I need to alt-tab. Shut the fuck up, Kaneki. Yeah, I also, being in the auto industry, learned a lot about cars and learned a lot about the ways that things are priced for vehicles and stuff. Wait a minute. This water is wet. It's true. This water also makes things wet. Maybe? No, actually, let's... no, I feel kind of gross about that one. I want to take that one back. Sorry. I did not mean to say that. That was kind of gross. Too late. No! 15 years too late. Hey, Kaneki. Dosuru desu ka? First thing I hear upon opening stream. No! Oh, the timing couldn't be worse. Hi, Fish King. It's not what it looks like, I promise. I went too far. Banish me. Banned. Killed. Sent to the Shadow Realm. It's exactly what it looks like. No! May is playing Ghoul. Yeah, I'm playing Ghoul with a Mori and the Yamamori mask red-headed centipede combo. I am becoming a full-time Ghoul main. I have had enough of Deathslinger being low tier. Also, ever start the trial separated. Interesting. I've not seen someone use that offering before. Shiny Ghoul May? Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm rebranding again. The ghoul virus is spreading, yeah. Unfortunately. The ghoulrus. Tentaghoul. Tentaghoul. It's like tentacruel. Oh, brother. Yeah, that's fair. They heard the terror radius, And we're like, nope, corrupt intervention, fuck that. I hear Sable beneath me. Yeah, hey, how's it going? I want this bot dead. Like, how do we take ourselves seriously anymore in this game, man? Truly being a copycat? Yeah. Is water wet? Oh no. We're having this debate already. It's 1 in the fucking afternoon. Okay. That's how you kill a bot, by the way. Yeah, yeet. And up we go. Hey. Oh, she's not there anymore. What? What the hell are you? Yeah, I want that guy dead. I'm so bad with this killer, holy shit. Bugs Bunny-ass Sable? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, look at that. I refreshed my charges, too. That's not supposed to happen that way. Yoink. I do kind of hinder her, so I think I might have messed up her timing on the, on that jump there. Yeah. Ain't that just interactive? What up? Solo Renekton only here. Love that Sable's name. What's her name? Oh, Leon's ink ribbon. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good reference to Resident Evil being like, yeah, eat the like save points, right? I'm sorry. What the hell? Okay, alt this. Oh. Break. Break! We have a bot to kill, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? How did that one not hit? Now I'm confused. How did that one not hit? What the hell? It doesn't play Ada? What is even the point? Look, it's a new fandom cross... That wasn't supposed to happen. It's a new fandom crossover, alright? You wouldn't fucking get it, alright? You wouldn't understand, okay? You're just not on the levels of irony that I am now. What's Nia screaming about? This sussy baka. How dare he? Hey! Shut up! Shut up over there. I'm trying to kill somebody. Leon is for happy marriage with Claire. Please, Leon, you need to bang my sister. Isn't that like... That's like one of the memes that I know about from, hello, how's it going? That I know about from Resident Evil. But I really don't know much about Resident Evil. Uh-huh. She fell down the hole. Boo! I really am becoming, Mr. Lope. Wow, what a weird use of the, power in there. Oh, I don't have Enrage. Whoopsies. My bad. I suppose. There we go. Just wait for her. It's waiting on you. Here's to you, kid. Oh, I thought somebody was going to go back for that. Not you, though. Not you. I wasn't expecting you to go back for it. Woo! Yippee! Isn't that just crazy? The new Resident Evil layout? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like the new, like, learning system. Like, how it tries to learn your movement and stuff. Which, funny enough, is exactly what they... That was a hell of a stretch. Hey! No. Don't you dare. Really? Why would you do that? Oh, hold on. There's a bot over here. I don't think that was even the Sable, though. I didn't hear the Sable draw. I think that was somebody else. Alright, well, we got the bot out the game. That's all I need. That's all I need for this game. It was Alien Isolation. Sorry, I got distracted. But Alien Isolation was the game that had like that unique learning AI, which I thought was cool. Where the game would kind of adapt to your playstyle and then gradually get smarter as the game went on. Yeah. Man. You're here. Are you? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. That's where we are. That's interesting that... She can still stun me here, but... Doesn't really matter, does it? Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Wow, these people are faking these windows a lot. Big ol' fakers. Oh, she made cross-map distance with that. Interesting. I want to break this doorway out before I go upstairs here. Bonk, bonk. Due to what it is? Maybe. Potentially. Hey, what's up? How's it hanging? Break this out. And then we can go for disable. Bonk. Get my tag there. And then we can go for this drop down here. She does have this pallet still. She gets stuck on random collision though. So that's pretty unfortunate for her. I think somebody might have a flashbang too. Yeah. Speaking of. I'm thinking like, why would somebody... I was trying to short swing that. Why would somebody have, you know, make those noises on a locker like that? No wonder. Oh, she had Unbreakable. Ugh, not quite. But I do get her again. Just catch up immediately off of that. Hey, Nia. How's it going? Yeet. Syring? I see, I see. And you're dead. Ain't that fun. I feel like this person... Okay, she went for the unhook. I thought that she would be behind me on Shack, that's why I didn't pick up right away. It'd be really funny Blighted come with just him pre-ghoulification. You can just run in a straight line. I have no idea where these people went. Oh, she's up there. I hear her. I hear her repairing. GG's. I think. This game could be over pretty soon, honestly. I don't have a lot of pressure on the gens. She got a silent vault again. God, I hate this bug. Easily one of the most annoying bugs in the game right now is how, like, survivors just get free quick and quiet occasionally. Just, you know, for fun. We've decided that you get quick and quiet for free, for fun. Hey. Yeah. Break it. It's fine by me. Oh, we went this way. And she gets back to Shack. Do we take the window? Dude, everybody fakes this fucking window. This window's been the bane of my existence. And then she can loop it back into that. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Everybody's been faking this window the whole game. Oh, she doubled back. I don't quite hit her, but I do reset the enrage, so. I've fallen for that window fake 3 times this game. I was like, surely they won't fake it this time. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to work with. There we go. Absolutely hate syringe, those long loops, yeah. And they're out. GG's. Can I actually get past? No, I can't, because she just has bodyguards the whole game. Yeah, and I just get auto-aimed into her. GG's. Am I faking the window is fake? Yeah. Around the ball points to make things easier. Yeah. No one likes facing me, and they hear me, they come, and they leave. Can't believe Ace just left like that. With a build like this, on teams that had like full syringes and everything. Can I run anything from these builds? I can run Fixated and Dramaturgy. And Empathic Connection from Ace. So, literally the only thing I can run is 2 perks out of Nia's build. Actually, no, I can't run Fixated, can I? I can only run Dramaturgy by itself. Haven't we already done Fixated? Let me see. These games have been horrible for me, though. I've been playing really, really badly today. We actually have 1 person DC, though. Fixated. Okay, so I can run Fixated and Dramaturgy. Yeah. Fixated, Dramaturgy, Vigil, and Flashbang. Okay. Fixated, Dramaturgy, and Vigil, which we can only do Fixated in Dramaturgy. Oh, I usually am a little bit way too nice to people, but I just don't know how else to play the game. Or Slinger, Huntress, and Dracula. I'm a fan of Slinger. Out of all of those, Huntress, I'm like, eh. And then Dracula, no. Absolutely not. Fixated and Dramaturgy. And then we had a syringe on a brown medkit. Which I can place this. Also had the abdominal dressing, so it increases the speed of the use of the anti-hem syringe. So you can just heal for free. Love mind gaming with all the different forms. I see what you mean, yeah. I can get that. I get that. Alright, get me in there. So we have a lot of perks that we can't run right now. I need to keep a running tally of them. Survivors, we're getting pretty low on perks. Most of the games that we've played today have not been... Actually, none of the games that we've played today have been full builds. And for Killer, I think it's been something similar. The only build that we had that was a full build was the Ghost Face at the start of the stream. With Blood Favor, Grim, Bitter Murmur, Brutal Strength. Yeah. I do need to get, like, be a little bit meaner to people. I think it's just that I try to engage in chases too much, and then sometimes I also don't engage in chases. So either I go all in, and I don't know what I'm doing, or it greatly thickens the Dark Mist, and not a secret offering, so. Why is the hitbox smaller than the Hunter's Hatchet? You gotta think of it as like he's throwing a frisbee, and not a beach ball. The hitbox has a bit of horizontal width to it, more than it has, like a general kind of sphere that it hits around, like Huntress's axes do. Yeah. There we go. Dead Sands always has a gen that's... Never mind. Always has a basement inside of... Hey. Basement inside a shack? Because there's no main building on this map. Is this a stealth killer again? Am I gonna get, like, jump scared by a ghosty? Oh, well. That definitely attracted whoever it is over here. I've not heard of Terror Radius, and this is a small map. Oh, it's Myers. I was right. It was a stealth killer. Hey. And he has a hex. I didn't see what that was. Undying, maybe, that we walked by? Have you gotten a game with Scene Partner? I have not. Actually, I've not had a single game with Scene Partner so far. Slinger Ghostface? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, because then you can expose, and then Slinger gets the exposed hits. I was thinking that one of the best things I can... Nice. One of the best things that you could probably do for Deathslinger to make him more self-sustaining is that you give him Iridescent Coin base kit in 2v8. Because in that way, if he hits long-range shots, he's actually self-sustaining. I see him over there. Yeah. Hello, Stremmer. Hello, Toucan. Hello, viewer. Oops. My god, I was looking away at chat. Why did I get like 17 skill checks? Hey, what's good? Oh, it's Ruin. I see. I see, I see. There you go. Let's go find Ruin. I don't know. Sometimes it sits in that corner on this map, but... Hey, Sable. How's it going? Oh, he's on me. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I didn't hear the sound effect the second time. So... He's paranoid about getting palisade, so I understand. It kind of doesn't make a knife sound. I have not played against Myers since the rework, by the way. This is my first time playing against him. But there's usually like that kind of metal knife sound, and that time it was just like, it sounds like somebody blowing air through a PVC pipe. We are distracting you? Yeah, how dare you. That is Undying, by the way. So we still have Ruin to worry about. Is it really? God, so many things in this game that are just like kind of soft pay to win. Can Deathslinger fire more than once in 2v8? No, you want to know what Deathslinger gets in 2v8? He gets double reload add-ons and Bayshore's Gold Tooth base kit. And that's it. That is all that man gets. Hello. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's Penty. Oh, it's a full Hex build. Maybe the first time playing as Rework Myers? No. I had a whole stream where I played Rework Myers. It's Thrill. It's a full-on Hex build, but we can't run most of this because one of the first games we played was a Hex build. Oh wait, no, we should be able to run it partially. Self-made man who don't need no buffs. Yeah, exactly. Had to change the sound effect for when you raise the knife. Yeah, because it just sounds weird to be like... Here's the... Okay, Ruin's gone, so that's good to know. I was just testing for that. Ooh, a little tripwire. Yeah, he sees me. For sure. I'm gonna dramaturgy my way out of here. And I got a decent toolbox out of it. Oh, this is a 4-lane. Ooh, I do not want to be here. I'm just leaving. I don't want to be in that tile against Myers. And again, kind of in a bad tile against him anyway. Just gonna pre-drop that. Holy shit, he makes distance with that, though. My god. Damn. I thought I had that. It's a tough fastball to get, though. There's a pallet there. I don't think I would have made it if I went around the long side either. I just had to hope that I get a fast fall and that he wasn't quite in range for that. Oh well. It do be a full-on hex build, though, and our game has slowed down pretty significantly because we're paying attention to the hexes. The sound effect is so goofy, though, holy. I don't really mind. It does kind of sound like somebody, like, blowing air through a PVC pipe, right? Like, if you have a PVC pipe and you whip it through the air, that's what it sounds like. Naughty Bear, Glitch Trap, Myers Pipe, yeah. Or 2 kills and buffs in 2v8, which is why I'm saying that Slinger should get Iridescent Coin base kit in 2v8. Because he needs to... The thing is that the killers that actually do really well in 2v8 are ones that are already really good at self-sustaining their own ability to get downs quickly. And Slinger, unfortunately, just doesn't get downs quickly if he's either not coordinating with the other killer or doesn't have, you know, Iridescent Coin even in his base kit. This person is will make it, so she wants to heal me quickly. I have a Sabo option. Yeah, let's not do the silly thing of repairing the generator right next to where we were unhooked. That's a very common mistake that I see people do. So I'm not going to make that same mistake. Especially because Ricky Dudon... Oh, that's where he is. I see. Never mind. Crisis, you know, misunderstood. Oh, shit. So the next time I use Dramaturgy, I'm going to get exposed. That sucks. That's not good. Oh, wait, no. I could get double haste, but I could also get exposed. It's a 50-50. Oh, hello. We do have this, pallet back here, I guess? Oh, God. I don't have anything for you. I have a Sabo, maybe, somewhere? Be on this or on this hook here, if I can. Got it. This is the best I can do for you. I'm sorry, girly. I'm trying. I'm trying my best out here. I took 2 hits when I saboed the hook. Let's go! I bought her. I gave her a lifeline. Crawl to the corner. Yes. You can also get an item since it wasn't the last. I thought it was that there was like a pool that it picks from the 4 effects that you can get. I let Kate live so that I could die. Toxic streamer sabotages hook. Caught live on TV. Yep. You can just take your screenshots now, honestly. This is damning enough evidence to send forward to Reddit. Well, yeah, and also Nexus, I think that there's population density. You throw an axe into a group of survivors and it's guaranteed to hit someone eventually. And also, unlike Deathslinger, Huntress is very good at self-sustaining her own ability to get downs. I think that Deathslinger in the 1v1 and in 1v4 is a lot stronger than Huntress, but in 2v8, Huntress is stronger because she can just always facilitate damage states no matter what. I always thought it was a pool, Marshall. Like it was 4, and then you cycle through the 4, and then once you've done all 4, then the pool refreshes. I am a toxic survivor. Although I guess I haven't like teabagged and waved at the killer enough at the exit gate to be a really toxic survivor. Yeah, Drac gets 3 dashes with his wolf form. Wesker gets 3 dashes. Nemesis gets... I don't know, Marvin's Blood, I guess? I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot. But you get as toxic as the player you copy? Nah. I mean, it would be kind of funny, for sure. Oh, he is tier 3. Oh, he has a hairbrush. There's the sound effect. Very, very inaudible. It stuck to them, how the fuck did that hit? It's because hitboxes are funny in Dead by Daylight. Like, they're not tight to the bodies of the survivors, they're more capsule-shaped. I have a highlight on this channel that explains it, where it's just called hitboxes, if you want to get a full breakdown of that. But really, the long and short of it is that the hitboxes are not tight to the survivor model. They are capsule-shaped, and so if you hit any part of the capsule, even when it rounds out over top of their head, it'll snap down and hit them, even when they're behind walls. Default Unity hitbox? Yeah, exactly. Or Unreal Engine. Yeah, but it's like, it's a pretty key thing in being able to get hits with Deathslinger anyway, so I'm not too bothered by it. You'll see me get hits over the boxes in the game, or over various cars and things like that, because the hitboxes round out over top of survivors' heads, because it's not tight to their body. Even with, what am I thinking of? Oh, hey, there he is. Oh, he is tier 3. He has to have, the add-on that gives him faster stock progress. Oh, there's no pallet for you here, girl. You gotta go for the window. You have to take the window. Full on Hex build. He bought himself a lot of time with this build. Why, hello, Helmless. Welcome in. We're doing our unique Copycat challenge right now, and so I'm just waiting for this game to end so I can take the Myers build. She's bagging. Oh, she's got so much tea in those bags. Melee is different than range, and this game is the same either way. Yep. Pretty much exactly that. It's also the melee hitbox doesn't stick to the weapon that you're using. The way that the melee hitbox works in this game is that it basically makes it so that it declares a zone in front of the killer as the zone where survivors take damage if their hitbox enters it. So if that zone crosses the survivor hitbox at any point, even while the killer is strafing slightly, because you can move a little bit while you're in your M1, then, you know, you get things like that. Borrowed Time and Self-Care. I have not seen these perks very often. I've not seen Borrowed Time as, like, an unironic perk in a very long time. What was the Sable running? Borrowed Time as well with Self-Care. Interesting. And Wiretap. The rest of this I've seen before. Borrowed Time. Wow. That's why it seems weird to hit stuff at range, because it's easy to see the weapon hitting because it's not your face. Correct. Precisely. You're in a match with friends. Yeah, and I figure with these people both running Borrowed Time and Self-Care that they're going to be... that they're both friends. Just waiting for y'all to leave. It's so quiet with that pipe. The pipe sound effect. Yeah, full-on Hex build for the Myers. Let me grab my screenshot that I need, and then I will run that back. Not the tea bags. Yeah, they were very proud of themselves. They played the map well, though. They definitely played the map really well. Okay. Some good old rework Myers. Shape. 1K, hook stages, 3 on me, 2 on the Jake, 1 on the Sable, 2 on the Kate. 3, 2, 1, 2 is 8 stages, I think. And then he was running. We can run all these perks actually. Hello, Tama. Welcome in. Wait till he chases you out of the gates. It's like an OG thing I'm missing. Some people do it because they want to feel good about themselves, and it's just like a pride thing. I think some people also do it because it gives them slightly more points at the end of the day. There is an argument to be made there. So I said I'll take this hour nap. Oh, I wonder what happened. Alright, Hex. Ruin. Undying. Those are the best karma moments. Sable teabagged at the exit gates, had Eerie coin insta downer and Moried. Was that my clip? Sounds like my clip. I did the same thing. Well, no, they were healing and it was a Michaela, but yeah. I've done that before. Thrill of the Hunt and Pentus Mentis on Myers. Here we go. Because we've only run Hex Ruin once. And also Thrill, and we've never seen Undying. So, Hex Ruin. Hex Undying. Hex Thrill of the Hunt. And then Hex Pentimento. It should reward you for getting out faster. Yeah, and I also think it's just not worth your time just trying to ego somebody. But Dead by Daylight, more than any community that I've been in, will stop at nothing to make sure that people feel miserable outside of the game. Like, sure, you know, the killer can proxy camp and try to play in a way that really gives them a hefty advantage, but people will also just rub it in by being salty in the end game chat and like forcing, you know, oh, killer, watch me leave. Ooh, I'm just so much better than you kind of mentality. You can even see this on Twitter or Blue Sky or even YouTube comments where people will just say awful shit because they're not afraid to get punched in the face and they just love to see people suffer. With the Fazballs emote, since the ad meta changed, you're so right. I do. We can keep talking. Yeah, I guess like Taco Bell had the AI thing, and so now they're like not so good anymore. Into one vaccine so I can counterplay them both with one item use. Yeah, that does suck. And the survivors stay salty. They will tell you stuff on your Steam. Yeah, which is why I don't have public comments open. I just never... I never wanted to get the attention of people who are like, wow, you're a really good Death Slinger. Because more often than not, I'm sure that I would just get hate mail over there. On Slaughterhouse was the the game. The Gideon Meat Plant. That's funny, because I had a very similar clip on my YouTube as well. Shadow class actively sabotaging Legion's power. Yeah, that's true. Shadow being undetectable with a couple of the killers was actually really funny. I think Oni and Billy made a really good use out of that. And hey, chat, depending on how these next few games go, we might be ending the challenge today. It's always this thing of like, sorry for letting my Steam open? Yeah, pretty much. Well, what was really funny was that she was getting healed by two people in the exit gate. I do a whip shot and get a sharpshooter down, and then the other two people leave immediately. So it was just like, oh, cool, I'm free to mori this person now. You should have just left, Sable? Yeah. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, Cobalt, yeah. How dare you use your power as a killer? I know, it's toxic, brother. How dare I? How could I ever have the audacity to play killer? Boo, 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 boo. My sin is existing, correct. Yeah. Gone crazy. That's illegal. What? How could you do such a mean thing? Can bag me the exit gate because I can't pull him in. Right. Well, you also have the bug now. Not even hex roulette. No, sadly not. Sadly not. Oh, this is a TTV lobby. I don't want to be here. I'm not interested in that. I will take the Q to avoid the double TTV lobby. On a grounds hex roulette. Yeah, that was a pretty funny one. I play artist. Oh, yeah. There's a bug with Deathslinger, which isn't the one where he's not aiming down sights, but there's the other one where his chain just breaks on stuff when it's not even being pulled through them because of the hip fire bug. Yeah. One of the suggestions that I saw, I don't know if you guys know Slender Killer, but she's a Dead by Daylight content creator as well. And she made the P100 library website and made a whole list of suggestions of like changes to make in 2v8. And one of them was to make Deathslinger's range longer, but then I think if you make the range longer, you have to make the chain duration longer too. Because it'll always break at 100 chain charges, you know? Last night I had less than a minute queues and even saw killer BP incentive for a few minutes. Damn, that's rare. This is like one conundrum with me playing in the middle of the day, is that I'm gonna take a while to get into killer queues, into killer games. But actually, we should just run ads while we're here. Haha. Ad time. The fully idle response, I'm way too frustrated from playing for long. Yeah, I get you. I've run into that bug quite a bit lately too. Again. Because they look so cool, yeah. I made that short that was like, hey, you should only use the default skin, and then I had a lot of people being like, oh, well, why don't you just adjust for the non-default skin? You don't adjust for the non-default skin because all of the non-default skins also have different shapes to them, and so it's actually a lot clunkier to use a lot of the ones that aren't the default skin. Plus, if you want to accurately line things up, what better way to actually have a visual indicator to give you that guide on how to fire the shot? But I don't have any interest in making a video correcting that. Make the chain duration scale with how far the hit was. That'd be nice. That'd be interesting for sure. But alas, I think that Dead by Daylight really is just a case of mismanagement a lot of the ways. The management is incompetent. I don't think that people who know how to code, because I can never do half the stuff that they ask for in their job listings. So I don't think that people are hired because, oh, we just want you to kind of pretend you can do things. I think it's more a case of how those people are so terribly mismanaged that the programmers are just like, we're just working with what's in front of us. The designers and the people who are balancing the game then give stuff to the programmers to do based off of what stats they see. And it's all it seems very frantic, comparatively. Well, bypass the silence, the active blocks it. Yeah. I agree, Clone. I think that it's a way. I think that something that we can look at for my video specifically is that it's more of the complaints of a consumer more than it is somebody who actively works on things. And in the same way, I can say that Megalopolis was a fucking terrible movie, but I'm also not a film director to the level of Francis Ford Coppola. Like, Coppola has made some of the best films of all time, so how can you be like, oh, but like Coppola is a way better filmmaker than you? How can you critique the movie? It's like, well, because as a consumer, the movie was bad. And so when I say that Dead by Daylight is poorly made and that people behind it are incompetent, and that doesn't mean that I think that the people are not capable of doing their jobs. I think it's just terribly mismanaged, and that communicates incompetence to me as a consumer. But unfortunately, the easiest way to communicate that is by saying that. Just look through their code base for a few days, right? Like when they revealed some of the Valve coding, and there were just dev notes of people losing their minds. It was like, this works. I don't know why it works, but it does, and I'm not going to worry about it. Also, I agree, I eat cowboys. He is indeed the best DBD cowboy out of all the cowboys we can have in this game. Welcome in. The fucking coconut PNG. I thought that was a meme. Where it's like, why do we have a coconut in here? Oh, that's the coconut that holds the entire game frame together. But he's the only cowboy. You can give Billy a cowboy outfit. It's one of his outfits. So, I mean, no, you're right. If you're actually talking about, like, thematically cowboy, yeah. So, you're kind of wrong there. Kind of stuff 1000% happens, right? Like it misaligns a line of text or something. I don't know. I've done a little bit of coding, but not a whole lot. My coding professor was terrible, and I dropped out of university following that. Which, yeah, that was a terrible experience. Because when it happened, I was going to university, and after I had tried doing exercise science for a bit, I was like, maybe I'm not interested in this. Maybe I'm like better coding stuff. And so I went into a semester of computer science. Oh, I would have been Lambkin Lane with Myers? Man, what builds do we have? I would have been able to run some of this, yeah. We're kind of getting low on it, though. You won, let's go! Let's go! W build, we win. Crushed him. GG's. Yeah, to rehash my experience with my computer science professor in the fall of 2018. Apparently, this professor that we had for like the intro to computer science and coding and stuff, she was previously teaching year 4 classes, and she was specifically teaching year 4's JavaScript and similar coding languages at that higher level. The year that I started going to computer science, they decided that they were going to change their year 1 coding programs from HTML and CSS to Python. So not only was this a brand new curriculum on coding in Python, but it was also a professor who was effectively, I felt like, demoted from year 4 classes to teaching freshmen. So she was so incredibly tough to talk to. She did not really teach anything. She was just like, and this is how these things work. Here's how you do an additive function in Python. Now I want you to use this additive function to then go and draw a shape using a Python program. Which is basically like, here's your addition problems. Go home and do multiplication. Figure it out. It's due tomorrow. And apparently as well, when you went into her office hours to ask her how things worked, she would just pull up Google. Like, she'd even know her own course material on things. Or maybe she was just like such a, I don't want to call her a bitch, but maybe she was just like so rude about it that she was just like, here's how you can look into Google for this answer. It's like, no, I'm asking you, the professor, a direct, so I can get a better understanding. Like, obviously I am here actively coming to your office during your office hours that you have set up to get a better understanding of the course material. Terrible professor. But maybe, yeah. Why Python in year one? What the fuck, stupid. Python was pretty easy for me to learn when I taught myself how to do it for a bit. I understood how to after a bit. Hello, Sable. Yeah, I'm playing Myers. That was the last game that we had. First queue that we got into, it was a double TTV lobby, and I just don't like playing into those. Second game we queued into, someone disconnected while we were loading in a match. Third, and so now we're here in a third queue, and I've been sitting here for like 10, 15 minutes because 2v8 is taking up all the players and taking them away from the regular queues, and I can't just play any fun builds anymore, which is unfortunate. I'm paying copious amount of money for you to tell me things. Yes, for you to instruct me and help me understand how this thing works. Especially as a person with ADHD and potentially a high-functioning autism. I need to... My brain doesn't work when you tell me how things are. You need to tell me why. Otherwise, I don't get it. Like, I need to understand the fundamentals, the foundation that things are built on. Otherwise, I just get incredibly frustrated. Which is also why, like, I can never get into fighting games. Because my brain's already so filled with a lot of other things. I need to understand the why behind how to play a fighting game. And every time that I get into a fighting game, everyone's like, oh, here's how you do it. It's like, I know how to do it. I understand that, but there's like a disconnect here. I need to know the why behind this, and I just never get that information. I never get that kind of help with fighting games, and so I just get really frustrated every time I play a fighting game. Because 1v4 is miserable during 2v8, yeah. And so, you know, that then going back to this experience that I had with this computer science professor who was like, okay, you're telling me how, but I need to know the why. And I ended up dropping out because of that. Which is also why, like, oh, how do you video edit it? It's like, well, it's because I know why we place things where. I very specifically have, like, a set of keyframes in my head. And you want to know why? When you're editing in 60 frames per second, you can usually make an edit happen, if you want to have like a kind of snappy transition, in 8 frames. 8 divided by 60, that's 8 over 60 divided by 4 is 1 over 15, right? No, 2 over 15. Yeah, 2 over 15. So 2 divided by 15 is like 0.07? 0.7? Anyway, the point is that 8 frames usually aligns itself perfectly with the average human reaction time. So that you're able to react, you're able to see that there was a transition that happened there, but it doesn't stick around long enough for it to actually sink into your brain. And that's why I've justified the timing for transitions on things. Or 12 frames for... Oh yeah, 0.13. Yeah. So it's like it's like the baseline of the fastest human reaction speed you can possibly have. Now if I do 12 frames, then that's 1/5 of a second. That's closer to normal human reaction speed. But usually I use 12 frames to complete a full, like, bounce transition. I'll use the first 6 frames to bring the full thing in, and then the last 6 frames to settle the animation. Why do I do that? Well, because of human reaction time. So it's like, do you need to know that for editing? No, but I do, because that's how my brain works. And so once I understood that, it's like, okay, cool, now I can edit anything I want. Garden of Joy. Hi. Undying. Somebody on that side of the map. Hey. Hello. Hello there. 2 people here. 3 people here. Ooh, this is going to be a smorgasbord. Are you there? I want to try and get all my stalking out of here if I can. Hey. Yeah, that works. I need to go this way so I don't give him the window that easily. Did he recognize it? I still gave him the window anyway. Woo, finesse! Woo, finesse! And dramaturgy. Yep, let's leave. Let's not even bother with this guy. Finesse, dramaturgy. Boring. That's fine by me. Got that. We are chewing through these now. There goes Undying. Really now? That's surprising. I thought I would hit that. Ah, he went on the outside. That's unlucky for me. And I lose chase. We should be able to have this here. And I'll break another pallet. Easy enough. Broke that. One there. I really do think finesse should be a exhaustion perk. Alright, flash my big ol' Myers legs over this. Because then you can't pair it with dramaturgy like this. Oh, we're holding W. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Alright, let's get moving. Damn this map, though. There we go. That gen up there gets done, but I'm quite okay with this, I think. I'll reignite that and pick you up. Now you know what I have wrought. Let's just go for this hook here. I don't really have a good one otherwise. The 13-second reaction time because I'm so full of mac and cheese. Practically comatose. Like, oh, there's so much fucking mac and cheese. Oh. I thought I did not have any more of that left. I love hex perks. Hex builds I've just never... I think that if you want to have good hex builds, you need to have a killer that's not Myers. If that makes sense. Alright. Wow, they didn't even touch that gen. They just did the totem and then left. Okay. Sure. Hey, buddy. Yep. Dramaturgy. Into finesse. Here he goes. Wow, finesse. And then you have windows. And you're playing on Ground of Joy. And then we can go back here. Yeah, I kick this. This, ugh, yeah. They're just kind of whatever. For sure, for sure. For real, for real. Oh, you have Lithe. Oh. Oh, aren't you just special? Wow. Wow, that is special. Wow. We'll get him down, though. We'll lose that gen out front, but I really don't care at this point. That's not going to be in time. Good try, though. There goes Thrill, and now my Hex build is dead. Pretty much. She was too late with that. And once they cleanse the Spentimento, I just have nothing left on the map. You have Finesse, Windows, Dramaturgy. Like, I could never win a chase against you. It's physically impossible. Physically impossible. There's someone up on top, man. I saw the scratch marks going up here. There we are. I think they're on the balcony up there. Thank you for the stock. Progress. They're on the balcony up here. Fairly certain. So, yeah, now I can just kind of proxy this guy to death. For free. Not quite for free, but you know. Cool. This should be an easy little funnel out here. Simple enough. Now give me your ass. You know about that? Because he's in a gay panic. Okay. We can down him, and then if they try to go for the save here, I can just, you know. Doesn't really matter. Hello, Tyler the Greatest. Farm Deadard Survivor against Tia3 Myers. Yep. Anyway, I did just hard tunnel this guy out the game, so, you know, I'm the bad guy now. Always have been. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I can just get that for free. Thank you. Anon mode Ace would rather Aura farm than help his team. Because he has Dramaturgy, Finesse, Windows. He's just going to run for main because he can. Yep. Which is why I can't chase this guy. Like, he has Dramaturgy, Finesse, Windows. How am I ever going to catch that as Myers? Just not possible. Oh, probably Vigil, too. I mean, my guess. But, yeah. Unable to catch these people, unfortunately. Oh, and I'm not in chase there, apparently. I'm just gonna use this to make distance. Well, lucky. But it is what it is. I'm gonna vault that again. I don't get that either, because apparently she can just do that fast now. Unlucky. Vault again. Yeah, I just can't win this game ever. Ever, ever, ever. Not allowed. Hello, Tyler. Hello, hello. Oh, there we go. Dramaturgy, Finesse, Windows. Okay, nobody back here, so we just have to worry about this side of the map then. Which is over here. Oh, and game's over. Never mind. I can't stalk from that range. He's more than 40 meters away. Or more than 32 meters away. Like, legitimately, what do I do, though, as an M1 killer on Shaq? I don't know. I don't think I can do much, to be honest with you. Hello. Should just take the M1. Do this. Here. That person has a flashbang, so we do gotta keep that in mind. Vault it. That Bama stuff, yeah. Okay. We do get our, like, base get brutal strength a little bit, I guess, but now I just have all of these pallets to shoot through, unfortunately. There we go. That should be it. Unfortunately, she does have a friend nearby with a flashbang, so... yeah. Does she? I can't. Yeah, she does. Okay. I was right. There we go. I just have to stalk both of them here. But she vaults away, so that allows me to pick up now. Nope. Good try, though. Admirable attempt. I'm glad I could hear that, though. Those used to be silent when they were behind walls like that. Yeah. I can just do this now, and then grab some more stock points off of you. Apparently I'm not stalking him here, though. There we go. Okay. We just go back here. Such a safe place to be. Yep, unfortunately. And then there's this injured Sable over here. But then she has main building now to work with, alongside this God palette to her right, that she doesn't play, because she instead plays this palette here. You'd rather play it, at least. Nice stun, actually. Not a whole lot to be done, because now she can go upstairs and go for this window out here. And then she can hold the check spot on the window, and then it's just impossible for me to catch her. So... Oh, she just vaults out that side. And then this generator's going to get done. Like, I can't do anything in this scenario. Could have been one already if it wasn't this build. Yep! And also if it wasn't this guy with dramaturgy finesse windows. So... You know. But yeah, like... Really just... Dead hard. Nice. At least we got that out of the way. Okay. E. How'd you guess? Probably also decides to strike if I were to guess. If I were to make a guess. I don't think they've had time to get another flashbang, so I can just get this off. For now, I'm not going to make that hook. I can only make this one here. Shit, some other people that's like him. Yeah, well, it's like you have vaulting speed Myers, which is actually kind of decent. You have brutal strength. That's a really decent perk on him too, because then he can just keep up with pallet drops all the time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get anything else out of this. What I can do is Gear 3 and then just do this. And then she'll dead hard here. Ah, never mind. She won't. She won't do anything. GG's. I can't do anything about this now. But she can dead hard here. Yeah. Now for the final bit of distance. This person's in this tile. Okay. I'll get 2 kills. Imagine if Myers could moondash like Pig. It would be a lot nicer for sure. But not a whole lot to be done in that build. Damn. 7 hook stages. Unlucky. Chat, I have to say, this is where the challenge ends. There is not a single perk in these builds that I haven't run already. That's the end of it. That's like such a disappointing final game. That is literally the end of the challenge. Let's look at our stats here, right? So dramaturgy we ran last game, finesse we had in game 2, vigil we ran last game as well, resilience we had in game 1, iron will game 3, light-footed game 2, flashbang, like one of the more recent. It looks like, what, game 8 or 9? Background player we also had in game 2. Hope we had in game 8. No, that's game 10. With the Lori. Dead Hard was our first game. Finesse was game 2. Windows Opportunity we played as one of the last games yesterday. Plot Twist we ran game 5. Windows Opportunity we ran recently. Adrenaline we had in game number... Where was that? 6. And then Lithe we ran towards the end of our builds as well. So yeah. That's not a single unique perk for me to run after 3 days of attempting this unique Copycat challenge. And it came from the Survivor side. Now, obviously with Killer, if I were to say that if I see a repeat perk multiple times, I could also just remove those entirely. And giving the extra lifeline definitely made it so that Killer games weren't, eliminated as quickly. But I still think that even with a lifeline, there were some perks in here, like Scourge Hook Pain Res that we saw a lot, that got eliminated pretty quickly. And there were some duplicates here and there, but with only having one build to select from, I think that the Killer getting a lifeline on each perk was more reasonable. But that is the end of the unique Copycat challenge. Right there. Hell yeah. Okay, so I stopped my recording for that. We can keep streaming though. That means that we had what? How many games is this? 17 games? So we only saw 68 perks. Only saw 68, or fewer than 68 unique perks out of survivors. So that's like what, 57 or so, maybe? I'll have to like count this later. But is that a lot of them? No, because there's 160 survivor perks. There's 160 something survivor perks, and we only saw basically less than a third of the perks that are currently available to survivors in the game before we saw full repeats of every build across 4 different players. I watched this guy once. Hey, I saw this person chat once. And that was the first time chat. Hello, Pano Cats. Welcome in. That's pretty interesting. I'll have to see like what it compares with Killer as well. Thank you for following as well, gamer. Welcome in. And Slinger person. Saw your recent videos. Well, thank you for joining us from recent videos as well. The one was probably the one that's most popular recently is the one that's like, you know, talking about the retroactive 2025. Stars just don't know how to be different. I think killers also don't know how to be different, to be honest with you. We did have a lot of repeat perks for killers. I just had to give myself the lifeline because otherwise, only having one build to select from would have been pretty bad for me. Funny enough, the most common perks were barbecue and chili, friends till the end, scourge hook pain res, and agitation. The P100 Deathslinger a bit before I follow? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Started watching DVD content last weekend. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed my stuff. Enough to join us over here, even. Hopefully, I'll show some interesting things to Deathslinger. I'm going perkless add-on list just for the hell of it at this point. Earlier ones like a month ago-ish. Oh, I see. So you're not part of the bandwagon. I mean, if you are part of the new group from the bandwagon and all that, I do appreciate that greatly. But also, in every location here. I do need to shout out my Twitch more often with my YouTube stuff. Some more Dick Slinger? Yep. Almost anything is interesting? Gotcha. Do you understand at least like the basic concept of it so far, Tyler? I'm sure that you know the objective of both sides. Overall. Covered from the Puff collab? Yeah. And also like having collabs with other content creators helps me out a lot. Somewhat. Yeah, I mean basic. You understand that killers have to kill survivors, survivors have to repair generators and leave through exit gates. But oh, I finally get to stretch my wings a little bit here. And play my main boy. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, we play 2v8. Fuck it, we play 2v8. We'll play a little bit of solo Deathslinger 2v8. Let's see. Consumes the mark, increases your lunge attack distance. No. We need Shadow class. And then we will join a survivor queue in the meantime. With the... We'll do the medic loadout. Yes. I just see you playing him. I play a wide variety. Last couple of days we were doing a Copycat challenge, and we did play a pretty wide swath of killers overall. You ever played the Xenomorph? I have. I like Xeno. I like Xeno decently well enough, but there's some bugs that are part of their power right now that makes them very frustrating to play. For example, the hitbox is misaligned on their tail attack, and also there's a bug where if a survivor is placing a turret, the survivor gains immunity for the duration of the animation of them placing the turret. So even if you stab them directly, you just don't damage them. And then because of the cooldown of the missed tail attack, by the time they activate the turret, it burns you out of your power and you lose your power. And it's very frustrating. I heard it's bad on console. Ta-da! On my guitar. And away we go. I do have a tier list video on my channel as well that explains all of the killers that I like. If the PTB goes live, yeah, unfortunately. I increase my tiling, switch my S tier main, and struggle to keep up. Yeah. No, I definitely understand that. It's the same. The thing that I've really not liked about Dead by Daylight, especially lately, is how often I see survivors running kind of the same amount of perks, which is why I did this challenge, right? I did this challenge specifically to try and be like, hey, you know, our build variety's not all that great. So Billy and somebody, not a huntress, we don't hear the lullaby. It would be an interesting buff to huntress in 2v8 would be to make it so that she has no lullaby. Just get out the loot, play one chord, put away loot. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I do wish there was more as well. Sure would be nice. And there she goes. It's a Billy. Oh, hey. How's it going? I have the medic class, so I can heal you fast here. Make her lullaby map wide. That'd be kind of funny. You wouldn't be able to run stealth perks at all. Or would you? Because then it's everywhere. And then if your terror radius is everywhere, it's nowhere. Alright, beep boop, ambulance coming through. Beep boop. Ambulancia. There you go. Oh shit. That's the Billy. That's the Billiam. Oh, he sees me now because of the horror reveal there. Okay. 2 gens done, and many a hook given to the killers so far. Base kit pain res. The thing that I was thinking that you could do is that you could just make it so that gens at the first 90 seconds of the game are slower. That's what I think could happen. Oh, it's this setup. I see. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Is that? Oh, that's Blight. It's Blight Billy. Ugh. I see. I see. Oh yeah. If pain res was made base kit, it would be. I think that would be like too much hand holding for the killer, you know? I think that there does need to be strong things, and pain res is definitely one of those things that is strong, which is good. Simultaneously, I think that... Hey there. I think that, there needs to be a change to Survivor's side of things. Oh, hey. There you go. Lighted man. Oh, I got reverse. Nice. Oh, this guy is just so dead. Oh no. Damn. Imagine getting tunneled out in 2v8. That's kind of unfortunate, huh? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa there! Hey! Hey, that's dangerous. I don't understand how fucking dangerous that is. Okay. I thought he wasn't going to hit the hitbox there. I should have tried to crouch behind that obstacle, but oh well. between this game and the normal one besides player count? There's a little, like, adjustments here and there. You can't run perks, for example. You run a class. You are put into cages right away instead of being hooked. And a couple of other things along that vein, you know? Yeah. There's my heal bonus. No! Claudette! You were so young! Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Maggie. Oh, you're over here. Let's go pick you. Let's go patch you up real quick. Claiming 6.4 makes killers deserve the new PTB. I feel like it's so much rage bait. I feel like people are just when you see people phrasing things like that, it often feels like they're just upset at the other side for no reason. Like they just want to see people suffer. They don't care about the balance of the game. They just care about winning the game. That makes sense. Medic coming through. Oh, we're not a single person on it, Jen. No, definitely not. Definitely not the best place for reasonable discussions. Alright, well, I am getting max altruism points here, which is nice. Alright, see you later. I think we kind of 5-gen ourselves, though, unfortunately. Like, this gen spread seems pretty fucking bad. Ah, fuck me. I thought he was chasing somebody else. That's unlucky. Well, no, I think that behavior tends to... Right now, what I think behavior is going through is that they are making themselves believe that they need to listen to the community. And so their idea of listening to the community is they're trying to interpret it is that they listen to the most vocal responses because those are the ones that they will see the most. And I think that the most vocal people are not always going to be the most correct. So for example, like I've made this comparison many a time before. I'm in downtown Shitsville here. Uh-oh, population me. I need to run for main immediately. You don't get that. You're not in range. I'm just dead here. Should be. Okay, never mind. Really don't want to play that filler. Okay. I kind of just let him away for long enough that it don't matter, right? Oh! I thought he was going to go on the inside of the truck. Damn it. Alright, fair enough. GG's. Just addicted to the gameplay loop and winning. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can get frustrated at this game for sure. It's happened many times to me. But I don't... I understand that internally it's just like, you know, sometimes the game just has things out for me, right? Like the map design isn't the greatest, for example. Oh wait, that's Real Slow Loris. Ah, I know this person. Or, I mean, I've seen them in other, streams. And Jinxie, too. I think I recognize both these folks. Do I add to the game? I have no idea. Zero idea. I'm not very creative in that way. I don't have a whole lot of experience with, like, the horror genre either, so I can't say, like, oh, I want this franchise specifically, because I'm not particularly attached to anything. I am. I do think that the creator program and the programs that are in place to cater towards people that have a lot of hours in this game and a lot of experience in this game are the ones that behavior should be listening to. In the same way that you don't balance League of Legends around silver players, you balance it around players that are actually good at the game, because gradually silver players will learn how to get better at the game and look to higher elo individuals as guides for getting better at the game. So why would you look to a guide of somebody who is playing at the same level that you are, because the game's just catered to you that much? Like, we need to understand that most people who play DBD, including myself, are not good at DBD. And once we understand that most people are just not good at DBD, then the easier it becomes to ignore a lot of people who try to suggest balancing things. Even me, like, I think even my idea of trying to slow the game down in the first 90 seconds is a bad idea. Like, there's definitely arguments to be made against it, because I'm not the most experienced in this title. Core issues and problems addressed. Right, and they haven't done that either. They said they'd be doing that since February, and they haven't. So, kinda unfortunate circumstance. Mount Ormond Resort. Davy Jones is a killer? That would be cool, actually. I do like that idea. Start working on them generators. Hey, what's good, Bill? I thought that was a Ghostface teabagging me for a second. Is that a... That's a dick slinger. Hey, buddy. And a Ghostface. Well, shit, I guess I was partially correct. Break line of sight. Gotta break line of sight. And you'll be fine. Okay, he's hooking there. What? Dick swinger? Yeah. My favorite killer in the game, Death Stinker. There he be. Woohoo! I love being able to understand how my killer works. Yippee! Kinda crazy. First interaction with Deathslinger, a neat little dunge. Oh, hey buddy. Break line of sight. All you gotta do. Oh yeah, the screens? Alright, let me... Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Thank you. I'm more worried about this ghost face right now. Esslinger's there. Ghosty's there. Okay. I think he missed me? Not sure. Ooh. What? Oh, I think Ghosty hit me, yeah. That's what happened. I was like, I dodged that, but then I didn't dodge that. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. There we go. The Jurassic Park chapter, that'd be kind of fun. Dinosaurs would be hard to incorporate into this, though. But, I don't know, that'd be cool. I think there are interesting ideas to be had there, for sure. A Velociraptor killer. Yeah. More monstrous killers, please, video game. What? He's gonna hit me eventually at that range. I don't know who he's waiting on, though. Alright. See ya. Yeah. He's not chasing, though. He's kicking the gen. Is that his goal? And he just takes a hit, walks away. I would commit that chase, personally. It's a really bad spot to hold, actually. Boom, boom. They gave Slinger a shotgun, that's why I got hit. Right, I forgot about that. Forgot about the spread shot on Deathslinger. Has horror elements? Yeah. I also do wonder if, like, this is something that I ranted about briefly on Blue Sky about how it feels like people are very quick to miscategorize horror as a thing that scares me instead of something that actually has horrific elements, like elements of the grotesque being a part of the horror genre, even if it's not particularly terrifying to you. Like Stranger Things, you know, Stranger Things is considered a horror IP because of some of the horrifying things, but maybe you're not terribly scared of it because of the story or because David Harbour's too fucking hot. Like, there's a lot of things in there that can easily contribute to that being the case, you know? The kitchen scene? Yeah, the kitchen scene was quite something. Or the scene where, like, they go back to look for the black IT guy, and his arm, like, falls out of a closet and lands on somebody's shoulder. You know, like, things like that jump scare you, a little horrifying and grotesque. Like, it absolutely has horror elements to it. Hey. Wanna touch me? Thank you. Final Destination like killer? I mean, what do you even do for a Final Destination type killer? Is there even a main villain? Oh, hey, how's it going? That sucks. I have a pallet over here to play on. Deathslinger's there. I'm gonna play main. He marks me, but then just doesn't do anything with it. He's not coordinated with his teammate here. The undead curse captain of a ship of mutated pirates. Yeah, like horror elements, like you've been saying. I don't know. I think there's interesting definitions that we can have either way. Blood Meridian? Blood Meridian would be so difficult to adapt, I think. One of the great American novels of one of the most violent nature. Oof, man. That was a tough book. We already have Deathslinger, though? Okay, you know what, that's fair. Oh. Hey. Butt touches. Ooh, Darth Vader. Yeah. Which is also why, like, people were like, oh, Darth Vader, yeah, he's gonna be added to Dead by Daylight. I don't know if you ever were around for that period of discussion, but it was pretty funny. Warhammer 40k would be good, yeah. There's a lot of horror in that, actually. I guess, like, realistically, what horror is defined as is kind of the... what is the broadest genre that the property works with? Like, Warhammer, you can say, is or has horror elements, but it is more of a grimdark fantasy, kind of future sci-fi story, right? In that, there are horror elements and horror stories to be told in the same way that you can tell horror stories in the Star Wars IP, but you wouldn't consider them horror because of the greater genre that the property belongs to. No one saw that coming? Yeah, I think it's just like Konami is such a recognizable, what is it? Like, such a recognizable game company that people were like, really? With behavior? You want to coordinate that with behavior, of all things. Yeah. I gotta be ruthless this next game that I play with Deathslinger. My good old cookie clicker simulator. Alright. Attack on Titan was a skin for Trapper and DBD Mobile. There's an Attack on Titan skin for Oni and Spirit, I believe, in the game. Not reloaded yet. Now he has. Okay, come on me. Open the door! Alright, well. Bill might be dead. Get me out! Yay! Alright. Attack Titan is the name of the Titan, is the name... Oh, fucking semantics. I'm gonna start calling it Attack Titan now. Alright. What a game. Deathslinger really doesn't feel very threatening in this game mode, I will say. Even though I enjoy Deathslinger quite a bit. Okay, we have 6-second queue. Attack this dick, punch you right in the fucking nads. Just, boom. Like punch up from Dispatch. Punch you in the dick. I'm not that short, so. The Deathslinger. Oh, we have Blight as well. Okay. Canine at heart. That's lost. That's gotta be lost. Have a parasite killer? Ah. Yeah, that is interesting, huh? No, we have a parasite killer. It's called Copycat. Sorry. Oh, that's a dig. For being a bottleneck on killer balance, I really think that there's some things you can easily do about Blight, and it would knock him down a few tiers. The freeloader killer. Ayo! Up top. Finger guns. Whatever the hell. Do. There are things you could do on the Blight. Yeah, execute him. Get him out. It is kind of giving that screenshot that's like, here are a list of killers that I just don't like playing against. And it was about half of the roster. And people were just clowning on that person, being like, dude, if you just don't like playing against half the roster, just stop fucking playing DBD. You don't have to keep playing the game. Nobody's forcing you. You're not chained to your desk and there's somebody being like, you must play DBD or I will execute you. Even then, at a certain point, you might want to get executed. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, actually, but sunk cost fallacy? Ah, you're right, Des. You're right. Remember, Jingle's keys. You spent $250 on this game, Jingle Jingle. How do you know? I mean, you know. Hey, what's up? Alright. Let's get you moving. I'm gonna run this way and see if I can find anybody. Oh, lots of people here. Hello, gamers. Oh, I have misaimed a little bit. That's okay. I can't hit that one, though. I need you to hit them! I need you to hit them first! You fool. Oh, I almost had her with the South Dakota drift. I must show as many people as possible. Yes. Was good. Gamers. I want this ace dead. Oh, I actually almost had him there. He just stutter stepped back in a really awkward way for me. I'm gonna need both of us to start contributing. Alright. Moving on. Swim burst. I got auto-aimed. I thought I didn't hit that. I was gonna be so upset. Alright, here's a funny thing about this pallet sable. It's not safe. I can actually keep this pallet up because it's a trap. Moo-doo-moo-doo. They do be undetectable. Morbia's next killer? That's the killer that's gonna make him more $1 billion. Hey. Oh, swim burst. Woo! Swim burst. We can take that quite easily. Bonk! Oh wait, we can't see hook stages in 2v8. Kinda weird. Double back again. Oh, I know that was close, but unfortunately, not quite. Ooh, unlucky. The undetectable on this class is so good. For me. Yeet! Ooh, that survivor has been yeeted. They could be bothered to add it to 2v8, but they could be bothered to add more pallets. Hashtag noticing. Hello! Yeet! Up onto the hook you go. And a big kick. Now let me just do this in the meantime. Make this quicker. Hear me out. He's nuts. It's not even clever. It's not anything. That's still regressing, so someone back here on this gen. Yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. Hello, Leon. Kennedy is nuts. Fun. Yeah, pre-drop that. I have a blight coming. I told you. You had to pre-drop that. But you didn't listen, did you? Never listen. I just want to watch the world burn. You know what? I kind of understand. Oh, I found you again. Hey, buddy. Fine. I do not want to hit this guy again. I'm just going to swing here. Because there's 3 people here, so it's easier for me to just go for a swing. Like, time-wise. What are we doing? Big kicks. Go kick this gen, too. It might be on to something, yes. It might be. It just might be. On to something. He's over here by a couple of people, so I'm gonna join the blight. Debloot. Self-caring, are we? All by yourself, handsome? Down he goes. That's our first kill, too. Self-caring all by yourself, handsome? Wow. Oh, good try. Good try. It's kind of the wrong angle, though. Ooh. Ooh, I'm a wraith. I'm undetectable. I am a vengeful spirit. With undetectable, baby. I've gotten so many kills with this, actually. Yeet. And onto the hook, yeah, frickin' go. This is why, whenever somebody asks, hey, why are undetectable hooks, or perks, what, that's a tree may? Hello? Why are undetectable perks so good on Deathslinger? This is precisely why. You can just get so much distance on people. I'm just trying to see if she minds games herself into something. I'm not even going to fire a shot. Slow ball. Or medium ball, I should say. Fat shame spot? Well, no. I'm out of range there. But not by much. It does have this vault here. And I just have to wait for the ADS time to work there. And then I get her. Right through the window. It's the Arby's window order. Was good. Up you go. Into the sky. Me oh my. Goodbye. Because, basically, girls are my favorite guy. Yeah. Shadow and yeah, it's very, very fun. Just being able to play around with Undetectable is so underrated. Oh. There's a Megan back here. Hey, Meg. I wanted to send the cage away, but... Hey, how's it going? Two people there. Hello. She didn't get it done in time. That's unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. Up you go. And over here, I guess. Ace with that bright orange outfit did not help his case at all, did it? What do you see, boy? A survivor? Wow, just for me? I'm gonna go for the people over here. If you don't mind. Alright, you got that one. Fair enough. I'm still undetectable, by the way. Just allows me to do this. Oh, good little sidestep. He actually dodged me just barely in time there. Crow's over here. Probably going here. Doing a long stream today? No, I think I'm just going to play this game and then probably be over with it, personally. Wanted to do something to round out the time a bit more, and 2v8 seemed like the right call. For the time being, at least. Oh, only one gen left, though. This is close. We have had a couple of kills. And everyone, I think, is on Death Hook. The people that remain are on Death Hook. Oh, the movement speed bonus that she got from being hit there actually messed up my shot. Anyway, she's dead. Everybody should be dead anyway. Jen. Interesting, interesting. There's somebody here though, so that's good. Do. Someone's back here. Hey, what are we doing? What the are we doing? I can see her so clearly because of her bright-ass cosmetic, which is really... What? That misses? No! I aim too far to her left. That's unfortunate, and she's just corner edge mapping this. She's just edging it. Oh, I missed again. No! That's so unfortunate for me. Hey, buddy. Now imagine if I had Eerie coin here as like my last available, or as an add-on. Go reload though. There we go. Flick onto him there. Holy smokes though. My aim, not good. Very bad, no good. This Claudette also was over here, so it's possible that she just escapes somewhere. Oh, she never got hooked the entire game. Wow. Wow. Or is that right? No, she would have been hooked a couple times, but yeah. Ugh, I'm washed. I needed the warm-up game for Slinger. Oh well. Well, that was an interesting stream. Very, very interesting stream. We at least killed 5 of them, so we did get the majority, which is fine by me. I should have had that Claudette dead to rights so much sooner, though. I aim too far ahead of her a couple times, and then, like, over-adjust my aim too much, unfortunately. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Socials, in case you want to catch me anywhere else on the internet. That right there. And I will go ahead and find somebody for us to raid on the side of Twitch.television. We could raid Bran / raid the Mr. Headache. Here we go. Go ahead and raid Bran, and then see how that goes. So yeah, thank you for joining me for today, fellas, for the last bit of the unique Copycat challenge, and I will see you again tomorrow for the collab that I have with ZNH. I'll see you then. Bye bye now.